Welcome back to Sav&D. Before we get started, we have new tokens.
Yay! New token art.
Yes.
Abuz.
Arbuz.
Hedrah will correct me.
Arbus.
Arbuz.
Also funded by Hedrah.
And also your fellow chatters, but yes.
Yeah, I paid for mine.
I
on this
paid
occasion.
mine.
Yeah. Money at the time. Probably send that over PayPal.
Well, at least it's not nearly $500 compared to
You could say-
72 art I got.
You could say that I ponied up for my token.
Okay, yeah, we're done for today. Thank you, everybody. I'm done.
Thank you for coming, everyone. You all have a good night.
No, wait, I haven't finished coming.
Okay.
Power
sorry.
God.
I'm
Alright.
sorry.
Well, now that the main puns for the night are done.
Stop
Ah!
bossing around.
I had to fucking jam my key because I was muted to say fuck you.
You just gotta grab these puns by the tail while they still can.
You know what? I'm not even gonna respond.
Just
to that
hoof
one.
it right out of this call.
I refuse.
Stop.
It's
As I
okay,
said
DCL. These
before, we
puns
should stop
are what
forcing
glue us
around.
all together.
Oh, god damn it. Those are...
Okay, rein it in. Rein it in.
Ah!
Nice.
By DCL.
Alright.
All right, now DCL is gone. We can play the game now.
Yeah, alright. So, when we
Okay.
last left off, our intrepid heroes, DCL chat says you sound a little bit hoarse.
Oh my
Oh,
fucking. Oh my fucking.
Don't saddle him up with all this crap.
Why are you? Why is this still? Why is
It's
this
still going.
Okay, our intrepid
Get
heroes
on with it.
got themselves a pocket cleric, made the trip to Luvarne. You defended a small farm from some water goblins who could shoot frost bolts at people, and who were led by a big gator folk who got shot directly in the head by Szooth.
I am Szooth.
You traded your portly donkey in for a nice big draft horse. His name is Blueberry. Hello.
Yay!
He likes apples.
Yes, and you finally managed to cash in your Session 1 treasure to the town's chronicler, who is a collector of fine antiquities, before setting up in the Lakeview Inn for the week to do some training, recover from your fights and injuries, all that
Level up.
good stuff. Has everyone paid for their downtime, actually finished leveling up, etc., etc.?
Yes.
Hey.
Believe so.
By the way, any places to buy potions?
Fancy you ask. So the town doesn't have a cleric or a wizard residing in it. However, if you ask around, you will quickly be informed that there is a witch who lives on the outskirts of town near the border of the big forest. And she is typically the reason adventurers even come to this town. And if you want to get adventuring supplies like magic potions and the like, why, she's the woman to go to.
Well, first, how many can I make from my herbalist kit?
Oh, how much money do you have?
You just turn money into potions in
Yeah.
this DCL.
It takes like an
Oh,
hour to make.
25
At
SP
cost.
per hour per potion.
Yeah.
What's
Or is
the
it-
cost of buying a HP potion?
So the buying it is 50 silver, making it yourself is 25.
I will make 2 potions.
50 to buy it?
Jesus
I
fuck.
thought it was.
Wait,
I thought it was
I
100.
got
Every other level 1 potion is 100, but healing potions are common enough that they are 50. Hold over from other Sav&Ds.
No, that's actually in the
Wait,
rulebook.
wait.
It's straight
Is
up
it actually
in the,
written down as in a rulebook for all
yeah.
healing potes?
It's not even a magic item. It's just in the equipment list.
Sick.
okay. You can make how many per hour?
One.
1 an hour.
Yeah, then I'll spend 2 hours making 2 potions.
Wait. I will give you 2 gold And 5 silver.
Yeah, could I put 25 silver into the Szooth fund for a potion as well, please?
Yes, yes. Come one, come all. Szooth's Brewery open.
I'm put.
How much is the potions?
25.
I'll do it too.
Yeah.
So
So
for
10 there.
all right, so 10 potions. So that's at least one half a day. Who else got
I
orders?
mean, yeah, if you want to like make Szooth whip out that many potions, you're probably gonna need to spend an extra day in town.
That's fine.
Well, we're a
Okay,
fucking
we can
week here,
use
so-
it to do what is it? A gather rumors check, which is just a day long.
Yeah, those of you who aren't Szooth can definitely take another downtime day.
I need to pull open the document again and check.
Just do remember for everyone to mark off as silver for their lifestyle costs.
Yes, yes. I mean, the main reason why I was making potions because I remember cunning action can be used to use items for a
It
free action.
sure can't
It
unless
sure fucking can't.
Wait, what? Really? What? What? Wait, let me go back.
if you are a member of the thief subclass, you can. However, per house rule, anybody can use a potion on themselves as a bonus action. If you want to potion someone else, it'll take your full action.
You're right. Ah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use an item is not on the basic cunning action list.
That said, it's super great for us, especially because I learned I can't bonus fucking lay on hands myself.
Man, that almost makes the
Grumble.
kind of sort of worth it, but not really.
It would make thief a lot better if we didn't use this house rule, but then everyone else would get shit fucked by potions, and they would not be useful at all.
Let's see
Nope.
here. So, are there any other one-day actions? There's gather rumors, repair. I mean, anything we've got is broken.
By the way, I assume
That's
you
it.
guys.
Those are the only one-day actions.
I assume you guys are taking the potions after I make them, right?
Yeah, I'll pop one on my sheet.
Okay.
Yes, I will also put one down.
Yeah. If you guys want to brew potions or scribe scrolls, the common tier ones, which I think include like cantrip and first level scrolls, are also like 1 day.
I mean, a scroll of bless would be nice, I suppose, if anyone has that access to that. Sadly, I have cure wounds and detect magic, and that's it.
If you're a
didn't-
paladin, you
I
prepare your spells. You don't have a spells known table, so you can just have bless whenever you want it.
Oh, that's true. I suppose I could have it for the purpose of writing a scroll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to produce a scroll, then, of bless?
Let's find out. Arcane Artifice. So a common item is 100. Halved that because it is a consumable, so 50.
Right now, I'm not quite willing to burn 50 on a bless thing. Sadly.
Okay.
Instead, I'll do a 1 day gather rumors. I gain a number of rumors and leads equal to charisma minimum 1. It's good because I have 1.
Okay.
Let's go with rumors instead of leads. I'm gonna try and get some stories from people at the port, docks even.
All right. Sounds like a good time. Let's see. Does that have any role associated with it? Nope. Doesn't look
Not that I
like it.
could say.
Cool beans. Okay. Yeah, I think you end up spending some time with the town's dwarven blacksmith, and he's grumbling that a lot of blacksmiths from the northern part of the province have been recalled to the capital for some mysterious reason, but knights of the order occult have been coming around and offering large sums of money to anyone proficient in smithing to get thee down there. And this has
Okay.
increased his workload considerably, because all of his apprentices immediately said, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and went down to the capital.
But now you
Up
can
to the
really...
capital. Or, wait, down to the capital of this province?
Yes, of this province.
Oh.
If you pop over to the world map, is Anders Bay down here.
I see. I thought you
Isn't that
meant,
because people from Anders Bay wanted to go down to like west of Care Amorn, so they're just pulling people down there? I feel like you mentioned that before.
Mm.
Smiths and creators. Well, okay.
Hmm.
I mean, I'll posit that might be the reason why to them, assuming I've heard it somewhere. Put a fresh rumor in circulation if I'm wrong.
Interesting.
So, aside from that, you guys spend the week holed up in the Lakeside Inn, a large and quite well accoutramented inn, run by a curvaceous kitty milf named Noeline, who turns out to be the alderman of the town. Judging by the armor rack and blades displayed proudly on the walls of the inn, she was doubtless some kind of fighting type in days gone by, but seems to have retired here and bought herself an inn. And speaking of inns, you wake up basically every morning while you're here in town to Tassie screaming in pain from sunburns. You're all basically starting to get used to the wake-up call of agonized elven cursing come sunrise.
Yeah.
I think after like the second day, I think I will make a point to join her in her, just be there as moral support in her time of pain.
Wait, I just
as I am
what
learning my.
What's going on?
Your elven cleric, every morning, you guys basically are woken up at dawn by her screaming in pain from getting horribly sunburned.
Oh, okay, that was completely different what I thought you were saying.
Also crying out in orgasm as I turn Hashat into a cuckold.
No,
Woo!
not that either.
No.
Let's see. And yes, you do basically for free pick up the rumor of a witch living on the outskirts. If you have need of other magical doodads.
What could be bought for 100 silver?
Basically any common level magic item, or sorry, common consumable.
I got excited.
No, we don't have money for magic items.
Yeah, not for permanent stuff.
We
But you
don't have
could buy
adventure
like
money yet.
a different kind of potion, or like a scroll of bless, for example.
What about a potion of haste?
No, that's like at least a third level spell, so that's, I think,
That's
rare?
a very rare potion.
Damn. Alright, no cocaine.
Oh, cocaine you can buy.
Yeah, if you
That's a
want to buy
different thing.
cocaine, I'm sure someone in town can hook you up.
No, let's not start our drug lords chapter just yet. Keep it
We
clean for
need
now.
Kobold chapter.
Let's keep it clean for now. But yeah, alright, then I guess I will... Well, I'm brewing potions, and I guess I won't buy anything during the training weeks.
Okay. Anybody else?
I'm good.
For doing things during our downtime.
Any just minor role-playing thing?
Can I just flirt with Tass?
Sure, absolutely.
Spend
If you
time
want
with
to
her?
condense that down to a roll, you can make a persuade check.
Sure.
And pardon me,
that's
I need
right.
to cough.
I almost forgot. I'll do that. I won't do that now. I was meant to do that
Okay.
earlier. No, I mean, I'll do it. Shit.
Well,
I'm not. I keep.
well, you don't offend her
Kina, have
or
you got your
anything,
list?
but I guess you're out there physically training and preparing your magics, and Tassie spends basically the whole week like going from house to house offering clerical services, so you don't just end up having a lot of time to hang out. There.
You know, doing sorcerer training, like lifting.
Yeah, I mean, in Hashat's
Drinking
case, being a
water.
stone sorcerer, yeah, it's probably like lifting rocks and throwing them around.
Lifting rocks, throwing them
It's
around.
just the same
talking to the rock.
Hello,
Tarnavak.
rock, bud.
Tarnavak. Szooth. Come. After you train, you must explore, must see the city. Yes. Sorry, Szooth. I've got... yeah. We need to have a look around, definitely. Yes. You know more than I. This city has seen many battles. The tools of war I am unfamiliar with. If that's what you'll be looking at, then... Well, I suppose I can join you. I'm
quite familiar myself.
Szooth and... Oh, yeah. Huh, my token is a little bit bigger than it should be.
Huh?
Is it?
No,
Feels a little...
it's the same.
Yes, it is.
What? I mean,
Nope.
even if it is a little
That's-
bit bigger than it should be, it means we can see it better. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it
You
doesn't.
could see it before better because it's, oh, well, equally as good. Because it was adorable.
There, that's Szooth now. Enjoy.
But I like
Szooth, you too
No,
have
that
been
was
trading
me
by
hitting the
lifting.
Windows key instead of Alt to resize you.
Oh, you had no luck.
There you go.
Hmm. Town has seen many battles, ragged, old, but a survivor.
I don't know. It's rare for a town to ever be wiped out completely. If they've been settled once, it was for a reason. And if that reason's still there, it'll be settled again.
Very different in Kobold culture. Very, very different. Settlements that get wiped out must move, must flee, find new place very far, far away.
I suppose it's easier for you to make a new burrow, is it? Than it is for most races to make to find a suitable town. Suitable site for a town.
Easy, no, but always necessary. That is why the mood scales are so different from other burrows. Very permanent, long history. No enemies to fight. That is why I am so interested in this town. Has many, many battles and histories behind it, yet I know so little of it. The moon scales are very, very peaceful.
Well, let's walk. I can tell you a little about the wars that I know of, the recent ones.
It does interest me. More than that, you seem so good at fighting, so trained. I know little of your arts. The hobgoblins. Very few people will speak of me of them. And when they do, I can tell they are steeped in lies.
What makes you think they're lies, Szooth?
People have way of saying things, way of speaking, things that are involved with emotion or history, very different, super separate things. I can see it, the look in their eye. They are all rather afraid or hateful.
That doesn't make them what they say lies. The Empire, well, it fell in this continent for a reason.
The Empire was here. Your Empire.
What was it now? 70 years ago?
Only 70 years? So soon, so quick.
You. That's only when the revolution started. Around here, even closer, 30, 40. I'm surprised you haven't heard the stories. Queen Skezza's veritable crusade.
I've heard many stories, but none from the mouth of scholars or sages.
Oh. Imperial policy was oppressive in much of the country. And it's when you oppress people, if you don't do it right, all you're doing is building a fanatically devoted army to overthrow you. Not that I necessarily advocate doing it right, but what we did over here, in retrospect, it was inevitable.
It still sounds like such an alien concept for me. Your own people rising up against you.
That's the thing, we didn't treat the catfolk and the Amazons and the dwarves as our people. The Imperial hierarchy isn't kind to young hobgoblins, but so long as they're male, they have a shot. Catfolk, no chance. Slaves at best. Toys at worst.
So the history is as dark as some said.
Oh. Yeah.
Very well. Still, should not shy away from. Should look directly. Truth is full of beauty and ugliness. Come, let us document town. Many things to see.
Agreed.
Cool. Both of you guys can go ahead and take inspiration.
I think we all already have it.
I didn't.
Well,
I'll take it.
No.
fair.
If you
I
already
have
have
it
it,
already,
bye.
so I'll give it to you then.
Yeah. I probably burned mine on something dumb.
Oh no, I got it from my my fortune card. That was it.
Oh god, good luck me ever scoring mine in. Give it, a level's time maybe.
Well, that's only like 3 sessions.
2 levels time maybe. I forget. When do you find when do warlocks get patrons?
First level.
Dope.
you
Yeah, alright,
get-
give it a level's
yeah.
time.
So as you guys are walking around, I think you naturally end up passing by the church, where there's this big dig going on. A bunch of village boys have been rounded up by the town chronicler to try and break open the old church and see what's underneath.
Ooh, digging! Something I am good at.
And indeed, as you're passing by, said chronicler, a sort of early middle-aged catfolk woman with long raven hair and noble dress, steps out and says, "Excuse me, you're the adventurers, yes?"
The adventurers? I did not know we were promoted.
Well, the ones I did business with earlier. You're with Nahia, yes?
Yes.
Good. Would you come here, please?
Alright. What? Have you found something that needs adventure work?
Well, frankly, yes. We've made a bit of a break in the old church, and, well, come see for yourself. And she
Beautiful.
will indeed lead you back in through the collapsed arch and over to the church interior, where you can see a remarkably square pit has formed in the stonework.
What are we supposed to be seeing?
You guys aren't seeing anything, just Tarn and Szooth.
Oh. Okay.
So there's this big, huge square pit in the middle of the church, and A bunch of village folk just kind of gathered around it, scratching their heads and staring down into this inky abyss.
It's okay. I'm sure there's supposed to be an elevator that takes you down to the water level.
I take it you didn't excavate all of this yourselves.
One of the villagers shakes his head. No, sir. Collapsed on its own, mostly. I mean, we maybe got 5 feet open, and then poof. He widens his hands up like, poof.
Aha! Hints of long ruins.
Are all of you diggers all right? No one fell?
We're all right. Managed to get away in time. Gods be good. But that's a long fall. I didn't hear any of the rocks hitting down.
Szooth will lick his finger, point it over the edge, and then... What kind of check would I need for Kobold intuition of how deep a chasm this is?
I guess an intelligence check. I don't think
just
you don't have a stone cunning feature, do you? Because that's that's
really.
Ursula's business.
No, not actually. It's
Okay,
just
but yeah, you can definitely
thematic.
make an int check to kind of get a feel for it. Literally forever, it goes to the center of the earth,
Ooh, very, very deep cave.
and there are bugs crawling up out of the pit.
Stab, stab, stab.
The villagers kind of get away from you when you pull a knife and make grossed out sounds.
Sorry, must make sure to get my dinner.
They look even more grossed out.
Now then. Very deep cave, very deep hole. How does one get down?
Everyone shrugs. We were hoping you might figure that out. Also, maybe clear it of any monsters that might be making their roost down there.
And claim treasures deep in the hole. Yeah, 1 second. Must get companions. Must tell them.
Say, Adriana. You've been dealing with this place for a while, I take it. How sturdy are these walls?
She taps on a wall and a big brick just falls off of it. Thunk. Not very. This church was built on another church, which was built on another church, which very well could have been built on another church. As you might have guessed from most of the buildings around here, whoever made these structures just used whatever was at hand, as we have done for our homes.
I see. We'll struggle to brace a rope, then.
Perhaps the boys here can just hold it for you.
Just gonna look down at the full chain armor I'm wearing and think about Nahia with her armor and being giant.
You
If I may,
you get
I
a
have
sort
a
of.
suggestion.
Oh, go ahead.
Trees are a thing that exists, yes. Simply we'd cut one down, split it down half, put handholds in like impromptu, very quick ladder, and just climb down. And we can throw as many trees at the problem as we like, until we find a way. And if for some inconceivable reason, 3-4 trees do not fit, then we've got other problem. We will have to just assert ourselves differently.
I have brought friends. Look deep at the darkness. Does it not challenge you with the prospect of adventure?
There's a very big hole.
I'm gonna produce flame and just chuck a fistful of flame into it and see how deep it goes.
What's the range on your flame spell?
Produce flame is as far as I throw. I think.
I'm pretty
I'm
sure.
pretty sure it
I
has a
don't fucking
range.
know. It's probably got a range. I know that it
Fireball probably has like a range.
acts as spell. Produce flame is
Within
no,
30 feet.
30 feet. Yeah.
Oh,
Alright,
not
so
a-
you hurl the fire down and it just putters out in the darkness.
I will
It's
pick up
deeper
a
than
rock.
30.
I'll pick up a rock and cast light on it, and then just drop.
Alright.
And then the Balrog fucking comes out.
So you drop the rock in and it goes and it goes and it goes. And then the light just snuffs out in the darkness. You can't see it anymore.
Very, very.
I do.
Adriana just looks down and says, "That's quite deep. I think you might have
Very.
skipped a few layers of churches."
That's all good.
Can I do stone cutting
yes.
thingamabobber?
You can. Let me... Would you mind printing that ability for me real quick? Just to see if it has any automatic, like, you detect depths and shit. Okay. Intelligence, history, link, origin, stonework. So this isn't a history check, but you can make an intelligence check like Szooth did. For sure.
With the stone cutting profession thingamabobber.
That is not what stone cutting does.
Okay. Well, I shall do my intelligence roll.
Nice. You also believe this probably goes down deeper than the darkest depths. It goes down to the center of the world. Might
Can
open up into the
I-
abyss itself.
I like
Can't-
Nahia's idea.
Can I talk to a rock? Can I try to listen to the rock? Ask. Can I try and commune with the stones, and like ask how deep is it?
All right. You two can make an intelligence check.
Come
I
on,
will
one of
try.
us has to roll above a 10 eventually.
No.
No.
All right. You don't think it
No
goes
one-
to the deepest depths of the world, but you're pretty sure this is really fucking deep.
The stones are not talking to me.
I like Nia's idea. Tie a rope around me. Let me lower.
That's going to be a lot of rope.
I alone am carrying at least 50 feet, and I'm sure I'm not the only person with access to so much.
Of course, rope is such a glorious invention. Who would
And
be an
Szooth is
adventurer
very
without it?
small and very light. It is a lot easier for us to lower him, someone who can also see in this abysmal dark, than, literally anyone else.
I also climb very, very fast. At least faster than anybody else.
Also true.
Well,
I take it I
have
don't find
rope
any
as
kind
well.
of Dark Soulsy activation runes on the floor while I'm peeping.
No, you do not spot any runes up here.
See, I
Okay.
was trying to make the Dark Souls reference to Dark Souls 2. I botched it.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, if we put a bunch of fucking rope together, we could just add more onto it and just lower Szooth down.
Yeah, okay. How much rope do you guys have in total between you guys? Let's
I
tally
have
that
60
up.
foot.
I got 30.
How do you have 60 feet of rope? That's unusual.
I thought the adventure pack was 60.
No,
No,
it's
the
50
starting
foot.
rope is 50.
Oh.
Rope always comes
So
in
that's
increments
already
of 50.
150. Did anyone get the Adventurer's Kit or the Traveler's Kit? It's in both of those with their starting thing. Yep, then you also have it. So it's 200 foot.
Okay. So yeah,
Yeah.
you tie all your ropes together and you lower Szooth down.
Oh, wait.
Do you also have?
Apparently I was muted this whole fucking time, but you all answered anyway.
Yeah, as long as you got that much rope, it's fine.
I'm just gonna say the fact that Szooth is squishy.
This
Look,
true. I mean,
nothing
this might
bad
also
has
be
ever
the same
come.
as using him like fishing hook bait for some kind of cave beast, but I'm gonna hope that's not what turns out.
Like nothing bad has ever happened from DCL being put into a big dark pit where he can't see anything. It's fine.
Yeah, I've delved into many asses. It's fine.
But he can see some. But he can see this time.
Yeah, he does have some dark vision, so this is not suicide. So it's good. It's good. So yeah, Szooth, you are lowered and lowered, and lowered and lowered and lowered
Mm.
and lowered and lowered. Pretty sure nobody can see any hint of you, but the rope keeps going. And eventually, sometime past the 150-foot mark, the rope goes slack, and Szooth, you are smacked face first into a large rock jutting up out of the side. And then when you shake it off, blink, you can see the vague outlines of the some sort of bottom below you.
Very strange. Vision should be able to see clearly.
I'm gonna keep the rope lifted so that the slack only lasts for a few moments, so it's still when he moves around, it's traveling with his weight, so we know if he suddenly gets pulled real hard or suddenly stops moving.
Yeah, I'll take out a bow, very careful not to rustle the rope too much, and use my short bow to shoot an arrow down. See if I can't see it hit the floor.
Oh yeah, you immediately see the sparks and hear the crack of an arrow hitting the wood. Let me just go ahead and drag you over to what you see.
Oh good, this isn't giving me PTSD. I'm sitting with my thumb at my ass while DCL is at the bottom of a hole that only he can look around in.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah, it's like, how about
Excuse me, I'm gonna go pour myself another drink. Good luck, don't die.
And I'm still dangling up above the air, right?
Yeah, you're dangling 30 or 40 feet up.
And we're 150 feet down?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So you figure you'd be just a little shy of 200 feet if you touch down.
Yeah. I will tug on the rope gently. Pew, pew. I'm not even sure if that can transfer up 200 feet of rope.
I think so.
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll start pulling.
All right.
Just start yanking him up.
Szooth will help Szooth will help by walking up the wall.
Cool.
Using...
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Spider Kobold.
Now I return from the depths. Down deep, there is floor. About 200 feet, a little bit more.
That's pretty far.
Adriana's eyes just bug out. 200 feet?
It is not so deep. Most deep burrows go under thousands of feet.
I don't believe that. Also, this hill's only 30 or 40 feet tall.
And goes deeper into the earth? What is so strange about that?
Well, who would have built that?
Kobolds?
She puts her hand to her chin and sort of scratches it. I guess that's a possibility, if unlikely.
Probably not kobolds. Architecture completely different. Also no stairs. The kobolds would not be so foolish as to not have been stairs.
Is the wall smooth, or is it
It's rough
corroded,
stone.
or is it...
It is rough stone, but architecture there. Someone certainly built. Not in this nearly hole.
No, I mean down.
Yes.
And the
that's
wall's
right.
down. So it's chipped. It's dug.
Someone certainly put something down there. If you ask me, it is ripe for exploration. We should check and see. Potions of spider climb from local witch.
A level of spider climb, actually.
Let's find out.
400 gold apiece, oh no.
That's a second level spell.
Let's see. So note that scrolls...
Because you complained on it, 500.
I don't think that's true at all. Let me take a look here. Ooh, potion of... Here we go. Potion of climbing. That's what you actually want. Let's see. That's a common item, so it would be... what is it? 100 silver.
Ooh. Still very, very extensive.
That's all. That is 1 silver more than what I have.
That would be all of my silver.
And that would be a one-way trip.
Perhaps adventure better left. Spun we are more suited to making the return trip.
I mean, could always start building some kind of elevator.
We could anchor your rope to the stone of the cliff outside. That's sturdier than the building if you have an extra 50 feet or so.
We can buy extra rope.
I assume that there is a store where we can buy rope.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Also, I think Hedrah has rope you guys haven't used yet.
I have a small suggestion as well.
Yes, I have rope.
We also have matters to concern dealing with monsters that come from the volcano nearby. If we were, for instance, to go and handle that while preparations were made to safely descend and ascend this hole, we can return and deal with that when we are done killing monsters.
Ah, yes. Nahia's dragon scale wisdom.
It is much
I-
better than just simply saying, hey, adventurers, how about we just improvise and hope that nothing goes completely wrong?
Isn't that what you adventurers do?
It is,
Essence.
but also a lot of adventurers die, and I, would also like to go and kill those monsters for the elves too.
Essence
And it
of
would be a shame if
adventure.
we died falling into a hole when instead some kind of safe ascent and descent could be figured out. I mean, we can return and kill all the nasty monsters and trigger all the traps that are left waiting for us. That is definitely a specialty. But
Star
it's much more time efficient to leave matters like this, yes?
Star scale is correct. We have previous arrangements.
Very well, I can get some of the village boys to start working on a more permanent solution. Maybe a
we are
ladder.
happy to be like the actual, first ones down into the pits of death and danger, as we've already proven with our friend in his improvised kobold fishing rod. But it would be nice if we went to kill some monsters and came back, not afraid that those of us who wear lots of heavy armor died falling down a hole.
Yes,
not
you
so
make a valid point. I'm just... Frankly, I'm worried about something crawling up out of the hole. We have
Very-
guards, and she'll indicate this one dude in, shitty ring mail with a spear. But, the adventurers are a
Yes.
sure lifeline.
Very
This
deep.
Have
is
you
also a
tried?
point.
Have you tried putting? She makes a motion, a lid on it, then put a big rock on top.
But then they cannot build elevator.
That, and also, I guess we could build one out of wood.
Very doubtful anything would come crawling out of there. I can tell from the dust. Very old place. Anything down there wouldn't have hard time surviving. Even we kobolds must get substance oftentimes from above ground.
Right. Well, I'll defer to your wisdom then. Adventuring is your job, after all.
Say, how far does a smoke signal travel? Like, if we're en route to this volcano, like a day away or so, and fucking just a thick-ass cloud of colored smoke comes up over this town, is it viable that we would be able to come back and running?
God, how far away is the horizon? That's the question.
I can't remember how. I don't.
I feel
can
like
you
it's like
please show us the map?
18 miles or something.
How? Yeah. Can we see
Yeah,
how
yeah.
far away we'd be if
I
we
mean,
were
it'd
to make up
be quite
a journey?
quite a distance. You'd be 84.
Uh,
If you were within an adjacent hex, yeah, sure, but
then it wouldn't be.
I thought we
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Actually, it's about 3 miles.
that's even
What,
worse.
smoke signals? 3-ish miles. That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
But
No,
what
no,
about
no,
when
it-
Dongmore
no,
calls to
if
get
you're-
raid?
That's why Dongmore
No,
had
if-
a line of different people giving smoke signals to
That's
other
actually
people.
a very good point.
Yeah,
on
if
a
you
flat
want to get
area.
level 1 commoners to sit in the wilderness, ready to relay your
No,
smoke signals.
Especially if that wilderness is exactly what we're heading out to go kill monsters in, I don't feel like that's a particularly good long-term decision.
Yeah.
Or short-term decision, or any term decision.
Hedrah was trying to say something.
Sorry, yeah.
I'm just trying to say the fact that on a flat surface, like the plains and, no elevation, it's about 3 miles.
Ah,
Now,
That is
if
quite
you
wank.
elevate yourself, the view angle shifts, so that exceeds way more. It's the same
True,
thing like
but
looking
I'm
on the
taking
other
it
side of our
if we
boat.
want, like, 40-ish miles of range on it, though, they'd need to have some kind of big tower. And if they're already capable of doing, like, the tower of fucking fire, indeed, the Dongmore flames, then why would they care about us climbing into a hole?
Yeah, the town of shitty level 1 peasants does not have the resources to make the Tower of Gondor.
I am sure it is fine. If something rested underneath the temple and was wanting to come back up, it would have already done so.
Well,
I don't know. This hole has just been opened, yes?
Yes, we just opened this hole a few hours ago.
Mm,
Nothing's had a
I
chance to
am
come out of it.
reticent. I suppose if there is the one guard, I am reticent to leave an entire village's fate in one hand when we could do the adventurer thing and risk our lives climbing down big ropes.
I would rather at least wait for an elevator to be rigged up, but yes, we should stay.
Yes. Have you got any current sailors down in the docks? They might actually have the means where we can jury rig something quite quickly. Borrow a lift from docks.
That's a good point. There is one ship that's currently docked. I believe a Captain Janus commands it. Yes, if you
they would be
ask
willing to
them for a
loan us
pulley.
their cargo lift, yeah.
All right. And so,
Yeah, can I go and see this captain? It seems like something we could arrange.
sure. So the docks of Luvarne aren't much to look at. Certainly, they pale in comparison to anything Nahia or Tarnavak have seen in their many journeys. But they serve for a small fishing town. It's mostly occupied by 2 to 4 person boats that have been beached up for the afternoon as people come to take their lunch. But there is a single larger cog docked out in the largest plank.
Ah, the ocean, you spiteful whore. I spit in you as greeting.
You know what? That is very fair. I also spit in the ocean. That's a good habit right there.
Ah, so you too met with the captain that ferried me.
Of course. I mean, I have done, well, maybe not that same cap. Oh, you know what? It could very well be, but a few sailors do that. It is because if you make sure you spit, then is she will not swallow.
Aha, I was told the same wisdom.
Well, there you
Glad
have
to
it.
see that the sources have confirmed by two.
So,
Really proud of that dumb joke. Good job, drunk brain. You got there.
So, standing captain on this cog is a catfolk woman, probably 30-ish, short, messy red hair, and a large saber on one hip and a sailor's uniform, buttoned down to reveal a generous amount of cleavage. She looks at you for a long moment and then says, "Nope, don't need any Glashton killed, no other sea monsters. Everything's fine here. No need for adventures, sorry."
Actually, it is the adventurers that have need of you, madame.
"Oh, well, in that case," and she'll hop down from the deck of her cog and take a few steps forward. "Captain Janus of the Merry Lake. Pleasure."
Indeed. I am ex-captain Nahia.
"Another captain, well.
Well, at least previously.
What can I do for you?"
Do you happen to have a cargo pulley? It so happens that nearby a church has opened up a big hole in the ground, and it goes some 160 feet deep. And we do not, in our lots of armor, wish to climb down into the hole and not put a rope. If we could borrow your lift so that your cargo pull, at least use it as an improv lift, that would be very appreciated. And we'd be happy to pay some kind of cost for loaning it out.
She taps her chin, and why don't you go ahead and make a persuade roll?
Sure.
Let's see if she's
Is
gonna
anyone going to
ask
give me
you for anything.
advantage?
Szooth is here to help.
Dope.
Alright, what does Szooth
Alright,
say
fingers.
in order to help?
Szooth will exclaim all the salty profanities and slang words that he learned from his time on the ocean.
I know boats and shit, yo.
I feel like that's not helpful.
But no, Szooth will explain the nature of the cave and how deep it is. Actually, I don't know what exactly I could do to help other than just say I help mechanically.
Yeah, so...
Then instead I will throw that out of character advantage mechanism of inspiration.
Fairy snuff. Woo!
Fucking why did I bother? It's a crit anyway.
She likes the cut of your jib.
She just likes my incredibly
does.
deep cleavage. I'm not wearing my armor right
So
now.
what you're saying
So,
is that
cleavage heavy
that
captain to
advantage-
cleavage. So, busty captain to busty captain. If you give her a 20 silver deposit, you can get that back. She'll let you borrow her pulley and
Sure.
enough ropes to lash together an impromptu elevator.
No,
Yeah,
no.
is she fine with taking it as 2 gold?
Yeah, sure.
And then I will give her 5 silver on top as just a thanks for doing so. If they're in the area, it would always be appreciated to do work with them again, assuming they don't all die in a hole.
Szooth will take
Alright,
the
sure.
2 gold that Szooth will take the 2 gold that Nahia handed over and put 2 gold from his own pocket, and then put the 2 gold back in Nahia's.
Very well, Szooth, if you're insistent.
Very much am.
Yeah, I do palm her 5 silver though, so that
Cool. She'll take that and just like
Pay for it.
flick it with a thumb and directly into her cleavage and go up
course.
onto the boat to get your pulley.
So they make us improvised wallets as well.
Of course, there are very many useful things you can hold in one's cleavage.
Mm.
He'll take out his little sketch pad and start drawing notes.
Yeah, this may seem painfully roundabout. It was like, you could just set these ropes up and climb down, but I know our luck. One of us will die falling into a hole, and I'm not prepared for that to happen.
Out of character, I wasn't even gonna ask for an ability check, but
I know that it's always a possibility. I know I wouldn't, but if then someone in the chat
Or
is
just-
like, why is there no roll? Savin might be like, all right, of course, you might as well roll. I mean, you'd have to like really fuck up to, and then someone would drop the snake eyes and then die.
it's true.
We're
That
just hedging our bets.
Yeah,
would be a possibility.
100%.
Look, that's a deep fall that even I wouldn't want to take.
Yeah.
I know you'll all die if you fall down the pit, but all you have to do is like slide down a rope. I mean, don't fucking blackburn
I
it.
mean,
You'll
also
be fine.
getting back out of it would suck a lot and probably be some kind of fucking test.
Yeah, getting
I was
out if
thinking
you have
more-
to climb would definitely be some kind of test.
Yeah, I was more
Oh,
thinking.
was there a Dark Souls lift waiting down there that went unseen?
No, I didn't see it, at least.
You also
Oh, okay.
didn't touch down.
I mean, I was 30 feet above the floor. I could see. So if there was a lift, it would have to be like super magical, not involve rope.
It definitely would not have involved rope if you didn't see it. It's true. It also would make no sense to involve rope since you just opened up the fucking ceiling.
I mean, that's true, but
So it would make zero sense for a lift to be down there.
Yeah.
But yes,
I mean,
okay.
we're gonna find one. I mean, it's gonna stop like 30 feet away from what would be a ceiling and move into some kind of side passageway because it's meant to be a multi-layered lift and we're going through the roof of it. But
either way,
call that
just,
a really hard guess, and if I'm right, I promise Twitch is set to just stream chat, not some kind of fucking video feed.
I know.
either way.
So yeah, you
set
get
this
the
up.
pulley, you take it to the peasants. They're able to lash it together with some spare wood beams to create a fairly stable-ish lift. And the hole itself is actually quite large. Let me take a peek. Yeah, it's like well over 10 feet across, so you have no problem going down all together.
I cannot wait
Okay.
to show you the gloriousness of caves and caverns. Such fun places to be. Such homely and nostalgic places.
Yeah,
Right.
well, most of us can't actually see in the dark, so let's make sure it brings a torch.
So as you're boarding the lift, Tassie will just kind of wave and say, "Good luck down there."
Are you not coming?
Well, why would I come? Just kind of
He's
stares
such-
at you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like there's
Well-
no need for an ocean captain to join us underground. It's just a cargo lift.
Tassinor, your cleric.
Oh, Tassie.
Yeah, Tassie.
I thought you were talking about Janice and Kang.
No.
Of course,
But what if we
Tassie.
run into some kind of horrible beastie down there?
And also, it's
Well,
a chance to go back underground again. How long has it been since you have traversed some kind of actual underground structure?
As tempting as that is, I'm here for
Wait
the
a
methods,
moment.
and she'll just kind of pull at her robes and say, I don't have any armor or,
Of course. You know what? That is fair.
I'm not an adventurer. I'm actually just a priestess.
This is a fair point. It is okay. We will make adventurer of you sometime.
It's
It's
lets me.
fine. I'm pretty sure you can cast healing magic when we put you in lots of metal as well, so you can walk around like a big, clunky, unkillable thing, and still
I
make everyone less likely to bleed.
I speak from experience when I say the best armor is knowledge. Actually, that is a lie. It makes for poor armor.
I was going. Wait a second, Szooth. You have our highest records of downs in combat.
The best
What
armor.
what Szooth has learned is that pain hurts, and dying is when people are killed.
People die when they are killed.
It's true.
Alright, well, Tassie is
Truth,
going to
truth,
put
Mom.
the light spell on Szooth's snoot and just wave as you guys get lowered down.
God, please don't blind the dark vision kobold by putting light on his nose.
It only lasts like a minute.
Okay.
And then, yeah, you guys are lowered into the unknowable depths. And
Sure.
before long, clunk, clunk, the wood clatters on the stone.
Sure. I'm producing light on the way down. Was there anything interesting about any of the walls on our descent?
Make a perception test.
Sure. Fucking hell, my raw ass dice today. I mean, we're fucked the moment a fight happens. I fucking apologize. Out of hand.
No, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. It's a very rough wall, unevenly spaced. A couple of times the lift gets jammed on something and has to be, wedged down further, but you don't see any, side passages or anything. You do see some sections of masonry, like old stone from other churches, but...
Szooth will rub his body along the walls.
You trying to get your scale scratched.
Ah, the cold stone. How I missed you.
Now
Yeah.
I've arrived, gonna take the horn of Minotha from my belt and hold it up.
It is full of rich honeyed milk again, as you would expect.
So, I won this in battle, but in our fights I've been one of the ones I've been one of the only one who hasn't fallen before the enemy's blades.
Blink.
So, I was thinking one of you might get some more use out of this. It's like another one of Szooth's healing potions.
Ooh, I am interested.
It, may have some unusual side effects. But,
What kind
be
of
my
stuff?
guest, Szooth.
What kind of side effects are these, Tarnavak?
Minor transformative ones. I think it has the ability to make you more like one of Minotaur race.
Oh yeah.
Second perception. Oh, I didn't once again throw a massive number to notice mosquito bites on him.
There's no way
also
to see
wearing
them
armor.
under all of that armor.
I
It's
mean,
just
I was waiting for
impossible.
like some kind of crit to be like, there's a little bump, I detect boobies.
No.
I do not have titty radar.
As much as your character might want to have it, you do
I
not
mean, under all-
have reverse trapdoor.
I mean,
Well,
under
perhaps
all
that
this,
would be good for Hashat. She's
under all this horse, there is a minotaur. Minotaur.
Oh, then it makes kind of sense to be putting it in your hands, then I suppose. Protect you from
and
any.
I am also a frontline fighter.
But I am very, very curious, and also prone to going down.
But then you want someone who is not unconscious to feed it to you, surely.
Curious arguments. Curious arguments.
I would not wish to fight you on this matter, if you think that you are capable of consuming it before sweet unconsciousness grips you.
A challenge. I like it. I shall hold on for now.
Alright, so time to commission Arbus for some titty kobold art.
See, that's half the
Excited.
reason why I want to try it. I wonder if he could grow tits because he's a lizard.
You're gonna
Everyone
look
just
like
looks at
you're gonna
Nahia.
look like bestest kobold.
I mean, Nahia's a salamander. There's difference.
Not as much as you think. But alright. So yeah, you guys are on what looks to be some sort of raised platform overlooking... you can make out pillars and pews ahead of you and a single solid metal door that seems to be still standing directly next to Ursula. Oh my god.
Very interesting.
Be careful now, Szooth. Don't go running ahead.
Let us go exploring.
I can see some. Are those breaks in the wall, or are those also doorways?
Yes, those are breaks. It looks like the wall has... there might have been a doorway there once, but it's just been shattered and come down with age. You can also see the outline of another door to the south.
Ooh, so many
Much
places to
larger.
explore. The best adventures are the ones with multiple paths.
How about we start looking for potential traps and mechanisms because we have a track record.
Can
Ooh,
I
this is
get?
also true.
Let's see. Torch. I can just. I can't cast light.
I was going to say, I wonder what kind of church this is to. No fucking clue. I assume with a fucking nat fail.
I'm gonna I'm gonna put my shield on, and I'm going to cast light on.
Okay.
I would like some vision.
Yeah. So you're going to go to 40, 20, and all players will see your light. You are now an
Okay.
illuminated horse.
I wanted to
course.
stealth. I wanted to stealth ahead, but then I rolled a 3.
I mean, you don't know you rolled a 3. Move, fucker.
Yep, I can squeeze through these, can't I?
Oh yeah, easily.
Sweet.
Don't even slow you down.
Oh, Blitz, this is going to be a tight fit. Curse my incredible sexual figure.
Wait. How sturdy are these walls?
They actually look fairly sturdy, much more so than the ones upstairs. Though they've clearly worn with age.
Cannot be doing the digging on this. Too hard.
We'll wrap a little knuckle against it.
Thump,
Check around this corner.
Oh,
Right.
can I do a stone cunning now?
Yes, absolutely.
Ooh. Blit. Am I actually able to fit through these arch squeezins?
Yeah, it's just annoying. You know what, Hedrah?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me... Is that actually with your, double proficiency?
I have a -1 intelligence.
Right.
So, yeah.
Right, it sure is. Okay. It's sturdy architecture, for sure. And it's been here a long-ass time. Though you can't really tell anything about it.
Not from here. So we're gonna
Not
have to
from
investigate deeper in.
Alright, Szooth, you see another larger room. This one
We-
has... Stop! Hi
Yep.
there. This will have advantage.
Why was it hiding?
Yes, actually it was. And it
That's
rolled a
fair.
15, so higher than your passive.
Oh,
That's
I
fair.
remember seeing you test that stat block.
Does a 14 hit you?
Actually, no. Haha.
Alright. So yeah, you managed to just sort of scarper back just as this huge glob of acid spit splatters all over the wall. And yeah, everybody roll initiative because there's a monster down here.
There's a monster in my boot.
Now, Savin, does my familiarity with poisonous spit help me at all?
Not in resisting horrible poison entering your veins through blunt force trauma.
Wow.
I'm gonna use my inspiration.
Wow.
What the
I'm gonna-
fuck is
I'm
this
gonna-
bullshit?
Alright, we need another 7. We need
I'm gonna
another
use
7.
my. No, shut up. I'm gonna use my inspiration on this. I'm gonna use my inspiration.
On your
Jackpot!
Jackpot!
Get out of the way!
Look, I got a 14.
Get out of the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
we-
ruined it by by using advantage. We had a fucking
know, right?
jackpot weighing.
Look,
Ding,
man,
ding,
this guy
ding.
was about to get another attack off me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's true. Yes, Szooth. What you gonna do? This thing sure does look like it wants to eat your face. It looks like a giant slug, but there are skulls and bones just embedded in its horrible
No.
gelatinous flesh as it creeps towards you, smearing this green ichor across the floor.
Savin,
this-
it's on the GM layer.
What is?
No, it's not.
DCR looking work. Chat.
It's not on the GM layer.
Cleaned.
It's a tensor.
It's
It's
specifically
over
right.
there. Okay.
Yeah, you guys can't
Yeah,
see.
Okay.
it.
you fucking stop moving, you cheater.
Yeah, you pinged there.
Okay, so how
Dude,
high
I
up?
was standing there and you're pinged there. So
I-
Oh, no,
Dude,
sorry.
stop
That was
there.
not me.
That was me. I'm pinging because I was like, how high up
Oh.
is?
That's 5 feet. Actually, no, that's 10 feet. Sorry, because there's a 5 foot and then a 10 foot.
Would I be able to hide if I went upstairs?
No, this thing is upstairs as well. It'll just look at your face.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's right. It's elevated.
Yeah, this thing is standing up on the platform, immediately next to the door that you guys passed through earlier, or didn't pass but through.
I'm going to wave at it, and then I'm going to squeeze back over here. Actually, you know what? Because I might as well shoot at it. I'm not gonna get anything for it, but I will shoot my elven shortbow at it.
Yeah, you might as well.
Might as well.
All right.
14 hit?
It does actually. So you don't
With 8
get
damage.
sneak attack, but it will take some damage. Ping.
And move over here and cunning action hide.
All right.
Ba-do-ba-do. Jesus fuck! Can I get more above a 3?
All right. Well, it does not lose track of you. So there's this big squishy wet sound as it jumps down, and then doot doot. It's gonna come around here, and it's just gonna reach this huge fangy mandible through the archway there and try and bite you.
Oh. Well, that certainly bites.
All right, and then
Like you took 5 fucking feet of steps
Chomp.
instead of 20.
That does not bite.
all
So
right.
I do not instantly go down. I just lose half my HP. It's fine.
All right, and yeah, that's its turn. It comes down and just chomps a big rip out of Szooth's clothes.
Jesus.
Hashat. There's
I'll
a
scream
huge,
about-
ugly corpse maggot thing.
I will screw. Ugh. Like, wait, is it like? It's not like a swarm kind of creature.
No, it's a
right?
giant,
big
like,
it's a big
horse.
thing.
It's the size of a horse. It is a slug, and it's covered in bones and ichor. Like
I'm gonna
this
scream
thing.
and charge at it.
Imagine
a
if
bony
Blueberry.
botfly larva.
Imagine if
Gross.
Blueberry, the horse, the draft horse, was a slug, and also a necromancer.
Ew. That's gross.
Yeah, it's not pleasant to look at.
Sadly I can't use I am not gonna use Thundering Smite. That's a bad idea.
What?
So,
Here
there you go.
underground in a tight confined space? I don't see how.
So instead, I'm just going to charge up forward and smack it with my hand.
All right. That is a miss. You hit it rather, but it just boing bounces off of its gross ichor.
Gross.
And
I should stab it with my trident.
Tarnavak.
Savin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Don't click that.
Okay.
Don't.
Nope. Go
It's just
behind
a
it.
larva.
It says. Oh, it's just a lava. Okay. It's like you see the word botfly and you
Yeah.
never click that shit. It's just a
Behind
safety
me, too.
feature.
All right. Tarnavak rushes forward.
Yep, and I'm going to try to clove this thing.
Man, the dice
All right. You
rolls.
actually just miss. It just
Like-
wriggles back.
Wow, none of us are rolling
Okay.
like except for Nahia is rolling over a 10.
Cool.
Like
It's
none of us.
water.
Not a single check.
Okay.
I believe in Ursula.
Bonus action. Rage.
Alright.
I'm a rage. And I will use a feature called Reckless Attack, which gives a fucking advantage on my attack roll because I don't trust
That's
DCL.
probably for the best.
I mean, shit.
Alright, first roll crit. Here we come.
Well, we'll see if I can actually hit. So
Depends if it's
Well,
crit or
yeah,
crit.
you're right.
Fucking
It
do
turned a
it.
miss into a hit.
Fuck.
Jesus.
Alright, so that's slashing. So you slash at this thing, and what should be a telling blow, instead, it looks like you just cut through a thick layer of slime coating its body. You definitely did
Gross.
not do as much damage as you would have liked.
okay, I mean just here I was hoping that Szooth had more intelligence than DCL, but making a fucking 5-foot step is not a.
It's
cunning
fine.
action.
It's fine. I got cutting action.
Nahia.
I'm in danger.
Yes, you are.
That's fine. I'm between you and it now.
Not really.
Sorta.
Can I hit if I'm where, like, right here?
Yeah, you can. It's... Yeah, you can.
Okay, cool.
It's awkward, but I'm not going to give it an AC bonus.
14 hit?
A
Sorry,
13
13
does
hit?
not hit. Bounce.
What?
You just bounce your stick off of it, and honestly, the way it's high just sort of after impact, you think it probably has bludgeoning resistance of some kind.
Oh, it's not the bludgeoning I was worried about dealing. It was the fucking smite damage after.
Well, regardless, you get neither. Szooth.
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
All right then. Cutting action. Disengage.
Alright.
Zoop over here, and then
Over there.
I will zoof over here, and then I will take a shot at it.
You should probably resume going into cover after because Savin might from
Oh,
Hell's Heart.
nice.
That's
yeah,
good boobs.
Yeah,
That is
that's a
14
good
damage.
boop.
That's 14 damage. Just make sure.
Yep. And you do, in fact, get a solid hit on the thing. Your arrow sinks deep and true.
Then I'm going to zoom over here.
Alright. And for this thing's turn, well, target number 1 is gone. So let's go after the reckless attacker. Alright, does a 14 hit you, Ursula?
No.
Alright. Nope. Alright, so it takes 2 big swipes at you. But it misses.
Way to Tarnavak that roll.
Hashat.
Oops, I just navigated away from Roll20.
Nice.
Oops, all berries.
1 second. Alright, I'm going to try a new spell.
Oh shit.
I'm going to reach
Yeah,
down
you're going to use
into
magic?
I'm going to use magic. I'm going to reach down to the stones under my feet and behind me, and I'm going to beckon. Okay, if my character sheet would fucking, it would I will beckon them to fly forth and pierce this motherfucker. So I'm going to use.
Ooh. Shard buckshot. Alright.
I'm guessing this bit. Oh, fuck off.
Ah,
Wiggle, wiggle.
Blade. It's got wiggles. Look out, it can wiggle.
So let's see,
It's
it's a
half.
15-foot cone. But, yeah, it is indeed
Six.
half, so it will take... That's piercing damage? Cool.
It is a hail of
Wait,
just
shit.
sharp spike, like rock and quartz spike.
Alright, you
Shardu Buckshotu.
hit it with a
Yes.
bunch of piercing. It's nasty, sharp rocks. Tarn.
Alright, let's try to actually roll a hit.
Alright.
That looks
Hey.
like
You get a nice slash, but once again, you come away with your blade covered in fatty ichor. Less than blood. It seems to be resistant to slashing.
Gotta pierce it, gotta stab it.
you gotta really
I
crunch
don't
that out
have a
membrane.
stabbing weapon.
And I will
Would you-
never have a stabbing weapon, which is inconvenient, but whatever.
Would you guys like
It sounds.
one of the tridents
No.
It
in
sounds
my
like.
golf bag?
Yeah.
It sounds. It certainly sounds like I need to shoot it more.
Yeah?
But you know, what, I'm gonna pop action surge just to try.
Alright.
Yeah, 3 damage is better than fuck all.
Yeah, it's another 3 damage. Ursula.
Keep going ape
Cool.
shit.
Can I just easily switch to my javelin by the belt?
Yeah, sure, you can do that as part of your move.
Sweet. Get shanked, see if I can reckless this some bitch again.
Yeah,
And-
that'll hit for sure.
That's good. That's good stabbing.
Now, was that a reckless attack? I wasn't listening. I'm sorry.
That was a reckless attack.
Okay. Cool stuff. Nahia.
Alright, this time with feeling, you little bitch. Blit!
Alright. You hit it with your staff, and the rebound effect to send your staff flying out of your hand behind you.
It is fine. As a move action, I draw a second staff.
Alright,
This
so
is why I purchased many of them.
I might on my turn use my turn to just throw like tridents at
Alright.
You can melee with them and smite.
Szooth.
All right. Poke, poke, poke. Shoot it again.
Alright.
16.
Fair enough. Yeah, even with cover from the wall against range attacks, that'll still hit for sure. And
So another 10 damage.
Yep. Poke.
Nope. I'm
I
helping.
really wanted to use my new character feature. I don't think I'm gonna get a chance to kill it with smites.
Hey, Diesel,
Yo.
you gonna drink your potions that you were cooked?
I will later when we're out of combat. Because that's an action.
What else are you using your action
Doing
for?
it to yourself
bonus.
is a bonus.
Can I actually drink from the horn as a bonus?
It is a potion, so yes, you can drink any potion as a bonus action.
Well, bottoms up.
Yeah, lawsuits with the pretty kitty
Alright,
titties.
so I'll just show that to you again. So you'll recover 2d4 plus 2 hit points, and I will need a, let's see.
7 hit points.
Nice.
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 That's pretty good.
Okay. And I'm going to need, let's see. Oops. Roll 1d2.
Okay.
Good luck.
I did not mean to roll 1d2.
Not 20.
23. 2. 2.
Alright. Cool. Your hips just ache for a moment, then your whole lower half feels really good as they plump out by like an inch.
Yeah.
It looks
calm
like
down.
your backside is no longer capable of lying.
You can't see that yet. You're just gonna see Szooth pop up and go like, "What happened to your?"
I mean, if it's an inch right now and you're in your robes, I probably won't notice straight away.
Yeah. Mind you, it's like a half inch on each side, so it's not super noticeable.
I like this milk.
Quickly feed them to the salamander every day. She will consume horn.
Alright, the Crawling Ancient is going to continue to go after the dwarf because she's the easiest person here to hit. Wing! There we go.
Oh, bitch.
Ugh.
And then a 23.
Oh,
Ugh.
bitch.
Yeah, both hits, so that's 6.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh, you fucking
And
maxed out the dice on
8.
hit too.
And then you take some poison damage as a dwarf.
I am
I-
resistant to poison.
Right. 1 still goes to 1, but yeah, you'll only take a total of 2 poison.
Well, I mean, also you're raging, so
Yeah,
That
you're
doesn't
raging.
help.
What
It's-
kind of damage?
Not
Bludgeoning,
yet.
piercing, slashing.
Okay,
you have
so
to be a totem
Not yet.
of the
Next
bear to
level,
have
if we
all.
survive.
Yeah.
Next level,
but-
she becomes unkillable. But for
I mean,
now,
Well, I
apart from
mean-
those psychics,
Oh,
that
no.
means we get to fight more illithids.
I mean, at
I
least
mean,
like
by
the 16
default, she
or 12.
takes half damage from the initial
Yeah,
damage
but yeah.
from the
Alright.
slashing.
and that's his turn, so Hashat.
So can I just use my whole turn
Yes.
to throw to try? Oh, actually,
I mean, you can just stab with it like a melee weapon. It's a trident.
I know, but I want to. I could throw them at Tarnavak and Nahia to stab
I'm not
at.
using it if you give me it.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
I do not use weapons and will not. I will
Well,
turn it around and hit it with the stick end of a trident if I have to. but
I
never use it.
wonder. Okay, okay. I will just I'll do this again.
All right. Well,
Try this again. Another blast of shrap.
What the
Fuck
blade?
off.
This is the most vitally dodgeful beast.
it's just
This
like
slimy bitch.
I'm over here now.
For a
Must have to
fat,
be eagle.
slimy slug, it's awfully dexterous.
Yeah, it just wriggles around.
Matrix dodged all of those shards without moving on the spot. It just slurmed into the perfect position.
Yep. Just got real
Good,
slender there. Tarnavak.
good evening, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Oh my god.
Blade.
Well, it's a hit.
Slowly going to carve down to its gooey center.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a crawling ancient roll pop? Ursula.
Get stabbed. Reckless, reminding.
Okay, yep. Alright, well, it's a hit.
6.
Let's just try this again and see if we cannot put this witch down for the last.
Alright, Nahia. Hey, a hit.
Blast! Get smoked, cunt!
Boom! A
How does it
ray
feel
of
about
divine
radiant
light
damage?
explodes from inside this thing, and it just pops in a horrible shower of gory bones and ichor. All
That was
four of you,
disgusting.
would you please make a Constitution saving throw?
Blade.
Versus.
The horrible poison.
Can I?
So you have resistance, Ursula.
Where's Szooth?
Can
Away.
I
I'm
use
over
my?
I'm
Can I use my? Can I
He's-
use
he's
my
hiding like that.
reaction to cast a shield
He's
on
way
myself?
back.
Your shield will not help you.
Oh, I rolled a 14,
behind.
not the 8.
Oh, I finally rolled well on something.
Okay, so Constitution. 17.
Oh yeah, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. And Nahia, you are sickened by what just happened. The glory of your goddess has come down to smite this thing, only to reward you with horrible gore and bones and some sort of rancid odor. You are poisoned for the next minute.
Gross.
I'm going to go over to Nahia and use my herbalism kit to try to counteract that. If that's
Yeah.
a
I
thing.
feel like
That is not
poison
a
is
thing.
just
Okay.
playing second fiddle to the second condition. Yes.
I mean, poisoned and sickened are the same conditions, yes.
I mean, like I'm disgusted, and that's why I'm poisoned.
Yes,
I'm not
correct.
physically poisoned. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, a herbalism kit would be like just trying to cram smelling salts in my nose. I'm like, it is fine. You do not. Ugh. I had my mouth open to cheer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you swallowed a little there.
Would you like some of this vodka that you gave me earlier? Think
I
you
will
could use some
accept
of
because
this.
I do not want to reach into my own bags while I am glistening.
Yeah, I think you could use some.
Just pour it into my open
You know, what, I'll
mouth.
just pour it into your. I was just gonna say, you know, what, I'll just pour this into your mouth for you.
I have a question. Can't you like Ursula makes with her fingers like magically sparkly things like clean her up stuff?
I don't think Hashat has Presty. This party does not actually have a
I
Presty
don't have
fag.
prestidigitation. Why would I have? Yeah, no, I don't have prestidigitation. It wouldn't fit the character.
Why
to have
would
it.
you have not the most universal and useful spell? in
Because
fucking
I
game?
had-
Because
because
it's
it took-
universal. Fuck that noise.
Because I had to really justify even taking any of my cantrips. I had to reflavor like Green Flame Blade to be an Earth attack and True Strike, and I mean I'm barely like allowing myself to have the light spell.
But yes, this is why this is the best
Because I
part.
need to be able to see
Rip 50
underground.
silver. Come on, there's no way I just chugged the whole bottle.
No, I was talking about the 2 healing potions.
Oh right.
It seems
Yeah,
okay.
but I
We'll do
paid
that.
for. Yeah, I paid for it, so.
No, you should have asked. I happen to have a little bit of divine juice in the tank. Admittedly, I have to put my currently very gross hands on you.
It seems these caves have many evils indeed.
cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Did
spend
you have
all my sorcery points and get one of those spells.
Did you have any idea what that thing was, Szooth?
No idea. Actually,
Do I know?
You can make a nature check.
I mean, I guess. If it's something that happens underground, maybe I've run into it once.
That sure looked like a giant slug had infused itself with some sort of strange eldritch magic.
Very,
Is there
very.
anything useful to its gore? Like any like chunky bits that look like loot or shinies or any of that kind of shit?
Do you
I poke
want
at it.
them?
I poke at its. I poke at its remains with the
Yeah,
already slimed.
Make an
quarterstaff.
investigation check, presumably with advantage, because someone will help.
Yeah. I shall.
No, I
Alright.
mean, if you're just gonna
No,
roll
no,
hot
I
fire-
don't. No, I'm not doing it with anyone else.
No.
Because I don't want anyone else to go through this and get stanky.
I was gonna
Fair enough.
use my investigation with 6, but you know.
Absolutely not. No, I just poke it myself. Especially since I'm not very good at it, and if I fuck it up, you can actually roll.
Alright,
not take
let's see.
advantage.
Let me pop open my notes here. Please no die.
It's fine. It's just parts of my lungs are betraying me.
Alright. Yeah, inside of its body you find what looks like very old religious, like, ritual components. Some gemstones, a little powdered silver, that sort of thing. What, like half of a holy symbol that's kind of smeared with poison and acid and just kind of rotted away. You figure if you put it all together, it'll probably be worth like 15 GP.
Okay. Let's
Oh.
see. Treasure.
Stop.
Ancient church
150
relics.
gold.
Half
Silver.
wrecked. No, 15 GP. So yes, 150 silver. Sorry. Maths
Yes.
are is hard.
Hmm.
Doot. All right, recorded it.
I'm going to look.
Excellent.
I'm going to look at these stairs. I forget. Did we say investigation was for finding traps or perception?
Da.
I investigate the stairs. All right, keep rolling 3s. All right.
Hello, stairs.
Yeah, you investigate the stairs. They seem to be perfectly fine.
Oh, is this door like literally the other side of that
Yep.
door we saw before? Okay.
It has
I'm
a
gonna-
big metal bar run through it, so it doesn't look like you could have opened it.
Oh, I see. This was barred the whole time. I just climb up the wall because I'm tall.
It is like a Dark Souls level. We're unlocking progress back.
Of course, I make sure to, it's a big door to Szooth, so I let him do the Dark Souls push open.
Yeah, and on the other side,
You know what? Never mind.
you find a big bonfire for some reason.
Yeah, I'll take open the bar and Dark Souls the door.
Alright. And yeah, you see the elevator sitting on the ground there.
Now we can go down. Nothing to ambush us from behind.
Well, at least you can check in case there are more things hidden.
Yeah, I see this. Although the map's got this door is weirdly pressed. It doesn't even physics right. This door is weirdly closed, sort of, maybe. Is it like that, or is it actually a flat line?
No, the doors are hanging open inwards,
Okay.
and that's just the door
Ah.
frame back there.
I'll drag this bench out of the way so the door.
Boom.
Wait, so
Oh
the
god,
bench
that's
was-
actually not. I
Yeah.
thought that was just part of the background.
No, I made all
There
this
are
shit myself.
Surprise,
There are
motherfucker.
3 different types of church bench. Including, on its side, broken church bench. They're actually pretty good out of that set.
Yeah.
One day I'll have to
Okay.
run and roll a level 4. I'll poke my head through the door.
Alright, the door slams shut,
Can
chops
we-
your head off. The end.
Well,
Ba-da-bum-ba-da-bum-bum. No, it's fine.
You died.
You died. Alright, now, through the door, you see what looks like big, church steps down and out into a long section of tunnel.
Ooh, it goes deeper.
you know what?
Although this tunnel
Hey,
looks quite
have to have
natural in
careful with that.
formation, like a cavern, rather than wrought stonework.
Actually, can I tell to see? Actually, I guess we got a stone speaker. Ursula would know if it's natural or man-made.
Yeah. Would you guys mind getting in marching order if you intend to go through at some point? Because I can get your tokens ordered.
How wide?
2 wide, please.
Well, if we're in marching order, there's no point in me trying to stealth forward.
No, I mean, this is just so I can copy your tokens over.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll be in the back just in case
as you
for
might
now.
be able to tell, this is the end of this particular map screen.
Okay, so I was getting assisted by a small kobold and his tunnels with my stonework then.
Sure, yeah, someone can assist you.
Hey, that reminds me, actually, looking at this,
Yeah.
I tried making a map that was larger than the grid. Like, it started as, when you build them in Roll20, I started as a 40 by 40 and built a whole dungeon and then shrunk the map down to 2020. And I thought, this will work really well. Like, I can actually just enlarge this as I need it. Unfortunately, even while it's off screen, it still kept all the dynamic lighting for stuff and made it really laggy. And it's a shame, because I thought at the time, I was like, this will save me the hassle of, like, lighting fucking with frames and shit, and, like, drinking CPU. Like, it's chugging, just... No,
Nope.
sadly, it still stayed fucked.
Nope, and that's why I'm, like, 50 by 50 is as big as I'll ever do, and then after that I just have to split it. Yes, with a 22, alright. Ursula, now that you've explored a little more, you've seen the creatures here, and you see this big exit way, you're fairly certain this must be Dwarven architecture, though obviously very, very old, probably pre-Hobgoblin invasion at the very least, if not much older.
I got Mason's tools with me, just FYI, in
Okay.
case it will ever come in need.
Do you want to use
For
your
any
Mason's tools to
particular
do
reason?
something?
Well, let's see. If it is old ass fucking dwarven make, the tools would pretty much be what I'm thinking.
Insert dial-up noise here.
No, no, it can't be used at the moment. No.
Okay. So yeah, Szooth, you wanted to scout ahead for a bit? How far
Yes.
ahead of the party do you want to get?
30 feet seems like a reasonable
Okay.
thing to be. Well, actually, 20 feet, because I gotta keep in mind the people in the back.
Okay, then yeah, you're able to get a little bit ahead of the party and start poking around, and
Check the traps.
yeah, you can check for traps if you want to roll an investigation check.
God damn it, skill rolls today.
There's no such thing as a trap, only you. Now the passage seems to go on for quite a little ways, and you're able to duck down some side passages and check them out with no issue. There only seems to be one actual thoroughfare here that leads anywhere. There's one long, winding main passage that goes south. I think you're an intelligent sort. You can tell that this is going towards the water, like out back towards the lake.
Must be careful then. If there's anything a kobold doesn't like, it is a tunnel full of water.
And eventually, you come across a section of the tunnel that opens out wide and wide into this fairly massive cavern. You'd say at least 100 feet wide. And it's filled primarily with water, probably like waist deep on a person, or for you, like up to your shoulders. And it's cold in here, really cold, unseasonably so. But you don't see anything in there of note until you get right up to the water's edge. And you can see what looks like a humanoid figure standing out in the middle of the water, up to his or her waist, with a weapon held aloft, facing away from you into the darkness.
I wonder if they had adventure.
Well, I'm not going to assassinate them, and the group above is not exactly stealthy, so I'm going to wave to them and go, "Hello there!"
Alright. You get no response.
Must not have heard me. However, I do not wish to yell louder. Must be in deep concentration. I will go back to the party and go, there's someone above. Someone afford.
Someone down here?
Yes, yes. He stands silent.
It's not one of those slug monsters in disguise, you think, is it?
Possible. Not a high possibility, but possible.
How deep is that water again?
Up to your waist-ish. It's not quite enough to be difficult terrain to anyone but Szooth.
Okay, good. I don't do water very...
And yeah, as you get closer, the two of you with your dark vision, you can make out a fairly human shape, probably female actually, with some tight-fitting like leather and chain armor. And the weapon they hold aloft is a mace or hammer, perhaps. They seem to be staring into the water, to the depths, nearly motionless.
Are we sure this is a person and not just some kind of thing in disguise?
Do not know.
Apparition.
Tried to say hello. Did not answer back. I would go up and be more close. Water is cold.
Savin, is the
Right.
weapon raised as if they're about to strike something, or is it like...
Make a perception check. You're just far enough away that, you know, your dark vision's starting to get to the edge. Yeah, it looks like she's just about to strike something. Bringing that mace back to just plow it into somebody's skull.
Maybe she is fishing?
Okay, I'm going to just raise
Who
my
is the
shield
interesting
up.
woman here?
Alright,
No.
alright, I think I'm going to... you know...
Blatt?
I'm going to look at the water. Can I see?
What the
Someone's
fuck am
gonna
I
have to-
looking at here?
Someone's gonna have to do something.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the
Yeah,
water.
gotta...
Alright, so... The water's fine? It's just you can see the bottom just fine, and it's only a
I mean, it's hard to see the bottom because, you know, dark vision, grayscale, and all that, but yeah, like, the water seems to be about waist deep.
I'm light. I got my light.
You're
so-
petrified of the water there.
I don't do water, but this water's not that deep, so it's only like up to my like knee, like stuff.
Wait, sorry, I know I apologize.
I'm afraid of-
What
I'm
am I
afraid
looking
of-
at here?
So there appears to be a woman standing in the water, facing away from you, a mace or hammer held aloft as if to strike, and she won't answer you guys. And yeah, she's just standing there.
I'm gonna kick a
put-
rock into the water.
If I put my...
Now, blade to this. I climb into this water.
Why?
What's gonna...
Nope, you're too late, especially
Right.
since this is an opportunity to get slime off my body.
Alright, so Nahia, as you are climbing into the water, you know, there's a little steam. And then you hear a voice in the darkness. Certainly not this woman's voice. You figure it's a deep, booming, masculine voice with a raspy hint. It sounds like, maybe it sounds like your father, almost, but much gravelier. From the darkness it says, My. What gnats fly in after all these years?
Be quiet, creepy voice. I'm trying to get this corpsey gunk off my body.
Can we hear the voice?
Yeah, everyone can hear the voice, but it's coming from somewhere in the darkness, for sure.
I am no gnat. I am Szooth.
Can I perception this? I don't see any perception rules. Like, what the fuck is this chick story?
Uh,
Hello, miss. By the way, are you like alive or some kind of person statue?
So as you get closer, you know, yeah, you bring your tail flame up to bear, and yeah, underneath all her mail and leather and this like big half helm, you lean around and tap tap. Yeah, she's made of stone.
I could have... I'm like 30 feet away from her. I could have seen that.
No,
20 feet.
she's like wearing armor.
Yeah,
You can't
but
see
like,
any
if
of her flesh.
But her hair.
Her hair is under a helmet.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
It's just a day taken. Hmm.
And as you are noticing this, and the echoing tap 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 of you cracking your claw on her cheek, you hear the voice say, "Yes, an old meal."
No, Blade, you turn your meals into stone. That sounds like a bit of a dick move, and also not particularly delicious if she's still here and intact.
Uh-oh.
Everything's better when it's stone.
What? No, everything is better when it is alive and wriggling.
Come
Or
here
drunk.
then, and we can debate it. It's been so long since I had flesh.
That's not. I mean, you're not. You don't exact. I mean, I'm not going to judge you by your voice, but it does not exactly sound like you're my type. And also, where the hell is here? This is dark as shit.
What? You are not accustomed to the darkness.
No, I was trained in the darkness. I was not born in it.
I was born in this dark, shaped by this dark. This is the only home I have ever known. And now it shall be yours as well.
too was born in the dark, really.
I was born in the darkness.
Yeah.
So DCL,
Mm-hmm.
pause for a moment.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna GM roll a thing real quick, see if it notices you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay. It does not.
Don't run off again. Every time you fucking run off, you die.
It just fucking scares the shit out of me every time he goes. It really
Well,
does. Like, I'm like, I
Yeah.
like this character, please. I don't want him to
So
die.
Nahia,
Yeah, we like your character, you come to run off and die, and then we don't fucking sad.
Look, man, I gotta get some mileage off of stealth, even if my rolls are dog shit.
so Nahia, as you're wading through the water and talking to this mysterious creature,
I'm probably not getting any closer than I am currently stood.
yeah,
It
that's
certainly
probably
sounds like I'd be
wise.
walking, jaws first into death.
I have my
You
bow.
feel
Question.
something under your feet, like other bits of statuesque stone. Crunch,
Aw.
crunk. Like there's.
I hope I'm
She
not
might be the
crushing
only one that's intact, but a lot of people have probably been turned to stone in this water.
No, Blit. I'm going to climb out of this water now. It appears that lake is full of fucking stone people.
Alright, so as you
That's
make
disconcerting.
climb out, let's see, what's the range on this? That's a...
Does it have a fucking dwarven accent or anything like that?
That'd be weird.
Ooh, well, my first place was
Go
I don't
ahead
like
and
that.
make a intelligence check, Ursula.
Oh boy. My absolute best.
It is your favorite chick.
Nice. You have no idea.
Yes.
It's too echoey in here for
Well-
you to really place the accent.
I'm
so
I was
Nahia,
gonna
I'm gonna-
try
I'm
with dwarven before Nahia started
I'm
running
gonna
out
move you
there.
back a sec
Just
here, because as soon
bulldozer.
as you start making to leave,
Oh,
there is a howl of rage, and a huge barreling shape leaps out of the water. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So this huge thing just boom comes hurtling out of the darkness and just blam slams into the ground. The statue next to you is shattered into a million pieces.
Do I get to shoot at it with my longbow?
Did you have a ready to action?
Yes, I said I had my bow ready.
All right.
Because it was pretty obvious this thing was gonna try to kill us. We're here to kill it.
Then yeah, sure. I will let you take a shot. I'm gonna give you disadvantage because he was actually nat 20'd in stealth.
Fair enough.
And
But
also,
Countered.
counter argument next to Nahia, and I was
No,
stealth
no.
from him.
all right. So actually, yeah, it'll just be a normal shot then because you were also in stealth and he didn't know you were there. But yeah, so he was not hidden anywhere near Nahia. He was way the fuck in here and just jumped next to her.
Yeah, but he's like right there now.
Yeah,
He jumped
now.
out.
But what was your rated action? To shoot if someone got next to Nahia as soon as you see an enemy?
No, to shoot as soon as I saw the enemy. Because
Well,
he like popped.
as soon as you see the enemy is when he came out of stealth. So, no.
Yeah, like right next to
Why
Nahia.
did he
No.
come out of stealth? No?
No, he
Not
came
next
out
to
of
me?
stealth back here because he had to
Oh.
jump out off of a giant fucking rock. Like, if
And
you
I'm
guys
just-
could
I mean,
see,
to
there
be
is a
fair,
huge pillar of stone in here that he just fucking
Oh, okay.
death from
yeah,
above.
no, none of us can see that. But also, I mean,
I can-
if Szooth was in stealth anyway, it's
I
just a fucking
Yeah, it's just a
normal
regular shot.
Okay. So regular shot. Boop. 19.
Okay.
Tactical stealth
Sick.
boost.
That is definitely a hit. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, so yeah. So here's the order of operations. Szooth's ready action goes off, his sneak attack goes off, then we roll for initiative.
Okay.
So this guy just hurtles out of the darkness, slams into the water next to you. The statue behind him shatters as this basilisk's tail slaps her. And he is going to give you the chomps, Nahia.
Why would they bother with fucking 18 AC? Huh? What the fuck is the point?
The point is nothing when Savin is rolling. At least he rolled a 3 for initiative.
For fuck's
I mean,
sake.
in the Basilisk defense, it's slow as fuck. So this might be the end of him. But
It might turn out that Nahia is pissed.
all right, so yeah, he does not want to lose his meal, so he would very much like to attack you now. All right, is everyone on the board? I see 4 people. Hashat?
Kina,
Oh yes, yes,
pay attention.
yes. I'm
Please,
here.
please higher than 3.
I'm here.
I
Thank
need
you
to-
for hitting with a roll.
Let me tell you about my -1.
Let me tell you about that.
And it
12.
sure looks a lot
What's that?
bigger than 3.
And yeah, so the Basilisk is definitely going to go last.
Jesus Christ, this thing. hurt
Fuck
a
you, big
lot.
snake man!
All right, so yeah, Nahia, you're pissed. You're a Ding.
Blat!
So yeah, you swing your staff. It just lodges between some of these giant bloody spikes on its back. You can't wriggle it free for a second.
Awesome. No, I
We-
let that staff go. I can draw a new staff, but, and I do so as a move action. You can fucking keep that staff. It's failed me for the last time. And as a bonus action, I chuck a potion.
Good choice, Tarnavak.
Yeah, so if I want to attack this guy while, protecting myself from a gaze attack, will I have disadvantage on attack?
Yes, you can opt to close your eyes or hide them behind your shield or whatever, and take disadvantage in order to not be at risk.
Yeah. Gonna, way down, get a bit of distance from Nahia, and, attack with eyes covered. 13?
Alright, a 13. Let's see, that will miss. That's not the box your AC is supposed to be in, you stupid lizard. Get out of there.
You're trying to save
You're,
face or something?
let's... Yeah, I'm checking to see who would be in range. I think I went 1 square too far.
Yep.
Well, I mean, it puts you out of whatever a cone might be.
Yeah, also if I, disadvantage into a nat 1, I can't accidentally cut your head off.
Also true.
Alright, Hashat.
I don't like going in the water, but this big monster
Murder
and
it from
the
this corner-ish.
Yeah, it's true. You could stand here. He was kind enough to get close to the shore.
Do I want to cover my eyes and attack?
You are a stone
Well, if
sorceress.
you do
What
a
do you?
spell,
Who do you fear? What do you have to fear for something that turns you into something you own?
I am not immune to being turned to stone, but
You get turned into stone and it just makes you powerful.
And it will. She'll be a very powerful statue.
saves. Have you seen my save DC? It's not very high.
Have you seen his dexterity?
yeah.
No.
Well, have you seen your rolls?
Well, that's
Gotta make a choice, Kina.
I am going to.
Yeah, disadvantage of spells.
I'm going to move over this way. And I am going to. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I will close my eyes and I will call upon the stones underneath my feet. Actually, I will call upon the vengeance of all of these dead stone statues to get their revenge on this creature.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
For a
Boom.
measly 8 damage.
Well, I mean, it tries,
Hey!
but it
He took 8
fails.
damage.
Yeah, he will indeed take 8 damage. And then, as soon as you hit him with that, the creature whips around and stares right at you and growls. And what are you? How dare you use my magic against me? I'll eat you first. Gain your powers. Ursula.
I'm going to eat your heart and gain your powers.
Wow, way to just know you, the boss.
No, you.
We'll see who eats who.
Let's see. Rage
Hi.
and reckless. Let's see. Close eyes.
Alright, that is a miss.
Well-
Bing.
It's too bad we don't have bless.
We'd be in shape if we could roll average. Fuck bless. Rolling average would be dope.
Yeah, we've been rolling pretty under average this game.
Szooth.
Ah,
Szooth,
how do you like this?
sniper from the dark.
I
Jesus
learned
Christ,
this.
I can't see him.
No, I have no idea where he is. I just have faith that my little guy's out there somewhere.
I learned this from the water goblins. It's called tactical positioning.
And
You know
boop.
what? It's not entirely incorrect. Fucking hell.
Dink.
I think so far, T-Cell's the only one to deal damage, and it's been pretty significant.
So I'm gonna also go back and hide.
God, we could
Cutting
have killed this
action.
thing if we all actually fucking hit it.
I'm gonna hide with cutting action just so I make sure it doesn't come over and like fucking wreck my shit.
Alright.
My friends, I'm
Okay.
coming to the realization that maybe we suck.
Nonsense! You are all amazing.
Well, it can't use its cone, really, in this position. Because
Also,
smartly,
good
you all
job,
spread out.
Yeah, good job on that.
So I think he's going to try and bite the shit out of Ursula, since he has advantage. And frankly, she has less armor. So... Roar!
What, but you ignore armor.
Ping!
You're attacking the unarmored
Wow.
person, it's not gonna work.
Womp womp.
He likes
That's a
he
chomp.
likes his meat with a bit of fat, and that's a lot of fat on that bear.
And then, yeah, so it snaps at you, and then it whips around at Hashat. And something happens that none of you can see except Nahia. So you're the only one who didn't, cover your eyes, right?
Yeah.
So you see this beast turn and direct its entire gaze upon Hashat, full of hatred and... Wait, what? You squint at it a second and notice that it's got no eyeballs.
This thing has
It's
no
just this
eyes.
big bloody mess around its face, and it just bleeds at Hashat very angrily. And Nahia, it's your turn.
This bitch is blind. Oh, that's amazing. That's an amazing trap. Getting all the players to close their
That's
eyes when
right.
attacking a basilisk that couldn't have stared at them anyway, and they never
That's
know.
funny. That's pretty funny.
I like that.
Oh,
You're
This
also
bitch is
terrible,
blind?
staff. I swap you out for a fourth staff.
All right. After this, you have to take one of your failed staffs and line up all the other ones in front of it, and then burn that failed staff and stare at them like
Let this be a lesson to you, staffs.
this is an example.
Actually, I lie. Apparently, I only bought 2. I'm gonna correct that to a golf bag full of core stuff when we get back up top.
Join me in having a golf bag full of.
Tarnavak.
Alright, I'm gonna trust Nahia, drop a shield from over my face and, try to kill.
Didn't help.
Luckily, it seems that all of us
This
are
is
also fucking
not a
blind.
good day to be...
This is a great way to end the year. It's just everyone fucking rolling terribly.
This is the most
flailing.
D&D 2.0
Oh my
fight
God.
ever.
Whiff, 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 whiff,
There is
whiff,
someone with a
whiff.
short bow, the only successful person who's not technically in a fight, while 4 trained killers fail to hit each other. For
Yeah,
every round
Imowin
of
is in the
combat.
back just destroying this thing while everyone else just
Imowin's-
whiff,
Yeah,
whiff,
that's right.
whiff.
It's Imowin with a fucking sling, no less. Not even a short bow, because you wanted her to be equipped with a buckler for some stupid reason.
Oh my god. Oh my
All
god.
right,
What do you
Hashat.
want?
It's
All right,
bleeding
I
at you.
wanna- It's bleeding at me. Okay, I'm going to. Is there a way I can get advantage on this attack?
Do you have inspiration? If not,
No. I can't really. No. Okay, so no, I can't gain. I can't gain unless I wait a whole round and use True Strike. It
At this
sucks
point,
that
True
Strike is an actual spell. Is it-
Yeah, True Strike
is
has
it-
always been bad, but at this point, it might help. It might make the difference.
Hold off a whole round.
Wait, I have a question. Kina,
Yes.
can you quick cast with just spell-based sorcerer points?
I don't have meta magic yet. I
don't
have
even
I have sorcery points,
Oh,
but I don't have any meta magic.
okay, just pro tip then. Quick cast, True
Get a
Strike, and then
quicken
hit.
spell. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Quicken spell is probably going to be a good one to get.
Quickened True Strike does sound pretty cool. I hadn't considered that.
I'm
Sounds
going
decent,
to. You know what? I'm going to reach down and I'm going to gather up power, and I'm going to charge up my attack and swing back my hammer, and I'm going to tell everyone to close your cover. As I
Close your
am
ears,
going
everybody.
to close your ears.
Reaches up and holds her to the ears.
Now I can't remember how you fucked with my spell here. Did you? Is it actually? No, it's not. It's not a. Okay, there's no attack roll on this. So I'm going to attack.
Yes, you need to attack first. You miss.
All right. So I still have. Okay, so I guess I'll have to maintain concentration
Oh, good luck.
on my thundering smite.
God, it's such a frustrating
If only I
system.
could fucking hit.
God, I'd be so mad. I'd have already wasted both of my smites on fails to hit.
Well, remember,
Okay,
Hashat
so-
Hashat doesn't waste it.
Yeah, no, she doesn't waste hers. I'd be pissed if, like, my smites worked like that as well, because I have failed and then been bitten basically every time.
Ah, yeah, that would suck. All right, Ursula doing that reckless. Jesus Christ.
Ah,
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
Seriously.
It's just covered in so many scales.
Oh my god. Roll 20, why? Why today?
All right, Szooth.
Okay. Szooth will pop back out. Shoot an arrow.
Pink.
No.
No! Fuck off into the darkness!
I
All right. You know what? The basilisk's going to do something that can't miss. It's just going to rear up on its back legs, turn to Nahia, and just eject
Oh,
a
for
giant
Fuck's sake!
cone of shrapnel directly into your mouth hole.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's fine. It did.
We'll bled to you!
All right, you're not slowed. You do take 3 damage.
This is not the last time I will be vomited on by a monster, but I'll be damned if I let you get away with it without getting your face smashed open.
All right, so after that happens,
I will not be damned!
all right, 9 damage.
Not just 9
Bonk.
damage. Get smart, cunt. Of course I roll a 1 and a fucking 8.
All right,
know,
so
it's
it
so
pukes
very-
on you. You smite it. So the basilisk just staggers back and says, "Okay, you're stronger than she was. Her and her party. Tell you what, I know where the treasure is here.
No, you're fucking dying, you little snake bitch.
Fine, no treasure for you.
We'll find it, and we'll probably use your teeth like little treasure finders.
Find it. You're as blind as I am."
That is, you know what? That is not unfair of you to say, but I expect you to not survive in like another swing. Speaking
I
of,
can actually see in the dark.
Wait, you know what? Actually, there is someone who keeps hitting you who can see real good.
Alright, Tarnavak, you're up. Apparently this thing's call for surrender has been ignored.
That's right. Fuck yeah.
Alright, well,
Fuck
good.
you,
It avoids
first, 'cause
the
that would've been
embarrassing
really
crit miss and turns
embarrassing.
it into a hit. Nice.
Jesus fucking Christ, roll 20.
Alright, swing. You slice deep into it. Some of its scales rip off. It makes a growling whimper and sort of staggers back. Please, no more. No more. A shot. It's your turn.
I bet this bitch has a very juicy heart.
Your pain and misery will soon end, and your power will be mine. Oh, your power over stone is going to be mine. If I could fucking hit,
Tink.
I fucking
I
nearly tripped on my
just
drink.
want to roll above a 10.
Seriously, like legitimately.
Okay,
I think
If any of you just rolled a 10, it's AC's 15.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. All
This
we
is
have
the
to do is roll
most
average.
flasted fucking
Everyone's
like
just
fight.
fucking...
We're so-
Ursula,
I'm so
please save
pissed.
us.
I'm so angry.
on.
I'm so annoyed.
Okay, Ursula says
Ursula,
in
save us,
Dwarven,
please.
No, don't
Ursula
also
says
set
in
up with a quote.
Dwarven.
It's only going to go badly if you do.
Just
hit it instead.
don't say a word.
Don't even look, actually. Just fucking hit the button and pray.
No. Ursula talks it in Dwarven and say, why were you down here in the first place? These are Dwarven ruins.
My secrets will die with me. Spare me and I'll tell you everything.
He says that in... What's the name again?
He says it in Dwarven.
Wait. It's like I just hold up because how the fuck was he talking to us if he wasn't talking catfolk language?
Hmm?
I kind of assumed it was Draconic, I'm not gonna lie.
No, speaking
No,
common.
what? No, because I wouldn't.
Oh, he's speaking common.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like,
alright.
All of you could understand.
yeah, so and these, yeah, and common came with the catfolk,
Mm-hmm.
and catfolk aren't that old, and these ruins are pretty older than cat.
He probably has some sort of true speech thing.
That'd be pretty cool if he was
Okay,
also
so,
a
like-
wizard. Some sort of warlock-esque.
Yeah. A Basilox.
Yeah, there you go, Basilok.
Why does everything have to be made cooler
Yeah.
by being a mage?
Because being a mage is cool,
it's
DCL.
because literally last night, in fact last morning even, sorry, I put them against an octopus monster that also was a warlock. It was quite fun.
Yeah, warlock.
It was a warlock-topus.
The Octolock.
Not an octopus, that's a fighter. Fucking
It
Well,
it
yes,
comes
the
as a fighter. It can already slap people.
Bro, give it some fucking swords on each of its
Okay.
hands.
Fuck off. Ursula, what do you do?
Okay, so I just say, well, I continue to say, like, would you like to get out of here and eat actual food and do some good instead of being trapped here?
Yes. So long have I rotted down here. And he's saying this back to her in Dwarven, so this stuff you guys don't actually understand.
Okay. Good. I tell them exactly what he said.
How about how about someone roll insight?
Wait, we're supposed to trust this bitch to actually not hurt people?
No? Well, A, he can't see to begin with, and secondly, we
That doesn't stop him
could
from
actually
shooting
make
people.
sure.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
I'll throw an insight check.
He's definitely terrified of you. Probably easily cowed. Perhaps if Ursula makes an intimidate check or a persuade check, he could actually be
Okay,
like
I can-
brought into line, at least temporarily.
Fear is a great
Oh.
motivator, and he's nigh enough impotent. It's up to you.
Well, if we bring him out of here, he can eat properly and won't have to be walking down here. If he betrays us, we're literally gonna kill him and skin him.
But
So
we
it's
could
just
do
a
that-
win-win for him.
I know, but we could kill him and skin him now. It is just a monster that is feasted on innocence for God knows long. I don't know
Yes,
if you remember the time
innocence.
where it was monkey.
You call creatures that find their way into your lair weapons drawn as innocents. Creatures that take your eyes.
We call them adventurers.
They're assholes. We're mercenary though. We got paid to go down here.
Don't forget to actually do that intimidate check to see if he'll fucking chill his shit.
Well, can I get an inspiration if somebody has one, please?
No, I'm tapped.
I'm out.
I don't think I've ever gotten inspiration yet.
So
Yeah,
nobody.
we've all impotently
Can I
withered
subs-
away our.
Can I get? Well, you can't really see, but then I can't. It's a large for using the strength of arms as an intimidation factor.
Yeah, I think you could use strength for intimidate instead of charisma here for sure.
I mean, we've already beat him down, so he
Yeah.
knows how strong you are. Actually, have you hit him yet?
Yeah, I've hit them.
I don't know or care if any of you individually. He probably has lost
Yeah.
track, but you as a group have whooped his ass. So
Yeah.
Okay.
that's enough.
Okay, so please let this be good then.
That was
So with
not
another 3, 11.
nice.
I asked for an inspiration, but hey, wait, would I have gotten the advantage from all us talking here?
I mean,
no,
no,
that's
because
what.
I don't.
No one else was
wouldn't have
helping
given you
you
advantage.
at all. Like talk to this thing.
No.
They were just like, "No, fuck it, die."
Yeah, Tarnavak
Especially
did.
since you were talking at it in Dwarven anyway.
I mean,
I
technically,
repeated and then he spoke in common.
technically, we're still in initiative, so he wouldn't have been able to help you.
Yeah, like even setting all that all aside, nobody else other than you was actively trying to be like, "Oh yeah, I want to talk to this thing." So just like, no, die, stab, stab, stab.
I mean, I would have tried if I had been able to get more work.
Well,
Can't-
alas. All right, so you don't
So
know how
this is
cowed
gonna be
this
so
thing
much
is, but
more-
it's certainly like, for now, is willing to not fight you if you want to stop fighting it. But I guess really it comes down to
Yes.
Szooth. Do you want to murder this thing?
Szooth have been hearing
And Szooth, you've heard all this, especially it's
Szooth
screaming
like
at people.
knowledge.
Are you sure, Ursula? I have an arrow trained.
Think how much we could learn from it, Szooth. How many years it's seen.
That's a
Aye.
bit cruel considering it is blind. I mean, I'm not a big fan of the monster, but I do not make fun of people's disabilities, Tarnavak.
Savage.
That's... Well, you used to have eyes, you saw multiple years, fuck it. I'm doubling down.
That's the Hobgoblin way. When you fuck up, just double
You know
down.
what? That's the most Hobgoblin way. I'm wrong, but I'm sticking to it.
I shall let the sun scale be the final. The star scale be the final decider. Her wisdom is true.
Absolutely not telling you what to do here. I am not going to be responsible for a decision that may or may not piss off people. I think he is a dick and can't be trusted, but I don't want to be one pinned for blame for killing this creature if it actually wishes to be caught. Tell me, Basilisk, what do you eat if it is not people turned stone?
I eat meat, any meat.
Any meat. All right. And say then, you are allowed up to this, well, I was about to say the sun, but that in and of itself is not the main concern. It is a very small growing village by the side of an ocean. If you were to live in there, would you be able to feast on the animals that came?
Would you suggest I live in a village? I think
No,
you and
I
I
suggest
both
you live in
know.
the ocean by the docks of a village. as in a place where people can actually fish and see animals. I'm saying, is saltwater a big deal? Because that might be a deal breaker for where the fuck do you get put.
It's a good question. So basilisks aren't amphibians, so and he can't like live in the water. He lived on a little rock. You guys probably can't even see. So yeah, he's gonna say, "No, but when I was young, I heard tales of a great forest to the north, vast beyond measure,
That
full
haunted
of
shit?
monsters, creatures such as me. Release me into that forest, and you need never see me again, nor any two-legged creature."
Can he make a persuade check against me?
Sure. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and roll a d4 to see if he's picked up any actual skills over the years. If he rolls a 4, he's actually trained in some sort of charisma. Nope. Okay, raw dog it. Let's go, boy. Come on, Basilisk. You can do it. Yeah, it's above 10.
Yeah, I will make a wisdom, and I will probably fuck it up. You know what? I like this
Wow.
guy's. I like the cut of his jib.
Yes, Gimp rolls. Everybody gimps.
Everybody sucks.
We're so shit.
an
Oh,
11
no.
God
intimidation,
damn, y'all.
so- Hey, wait. If I did an 11 intimidation, would that have sufficed then? If you need to do a save versus... I don't know. You tell me, Savin.
No, that was against a set DC.
Oh, okay.
This was totally impromptu. I don't know that many people have ever asked the DM to roll a monster's persuasion to let it live against them.
Yeah, I'll tell you straight up, the vast majority of monsters don't have any skills whatsoever, so...
I on purpose have to put it on all of my great beasts that they even have trained skills, because most of them do. Spoiler alert, all of them have at least one level in a class's set of skills, just
Wow.
so that they have shit that they can do that's not just bite guy. Jazz hand. You can't see I'm jazz handsing. You know what? Nahia is persuaded.
Alright,
put it
so
on
the Basilisk, for his
I mean, I
turn,
didn't get to-
he's just going to take the dodge action to, in case you guys decide to fuck him up. So yeah, Nahia, if you want to, like...
I'm persuaded. I'm going to then crouch down in the water and start washing my gear off.
Okay. The Basilisk is just like slowly like withdraw its claws, and the giant bristling tusks on its body settle down against its scalp. Yes. And Tarnavak,
So-
greatest animal betrayals time.
No. I do actually want to hear what it knows about things. So yeah, I'm going to wipe my sword off, sheath it, and I guess offer the basilisk a bit of jerk.
All right, yeah. The Basilisk.
It's not fresh, but probably better than you've been able to get here.
It sniffs the air, and its tongue flicks out, and then, rather than like just snatching it, it'll just like reach out one of its big 6 limbs and just like extend a palm up to you.
Yeah, I'll give him a ration's worth of jerk.
You are kinder than any who have come before you. Others have tried to kill, not even talk.
He said, as he ambushed us first.
I
after taunting us.
mean, he was hungry. Also, he assumed you were just gonna like retreat and then kill him. So yeah, unless Hashat, you wanna fuck this guy up on your turn, then I guess we're out of initiative.
You're holding my hammer up and it's vibrating like it's in an earthquake. I want its heart, but
Well, I'll tell you this much: it has 4 hit points.
Alexa,
You
play
should have to
greatest
be able to
anime.
hit in the first place.
Play greatest anime betrayal.
And it
not
would be
that.
amazing if she fucked that swing, like fucked the betrayal swing up. He'd be like, "Thank you for letting me leave," and no one even notices.
Yeah, he's just like bye.
No, wait. There was a talk
Yeah,
about
yeah,
the
you're-
treasure and everything like that. If that was
maybe it can tell me something about earth magic instead of me eating its heart for power.
I mean, No one asked me if I was gonna shoot or not. You just kind of skipped me.
I mean, you said specifically that you were going to wait for Nahia, so...
I did.
Yeah, and then I left
So-
it to a roll. And the roll went, honestly, kind of as I
So,
expected it went.
Yeah, I guess, Szooth, do you want to grant Greatest Anime Betrayals this, or...
Alexa, play Greatest Anime Betrayals 2019.
Oh.
No,
Despacito
not actually.
begins playing.
I was like, well, that's how it's going to be.
I don't.
Play Despacito.
Alexa
don't-
played Despacito.
I
Is
don't
that,
reveal my
actually,
evil.
is that actually like a video I could look up?
I don't
Anime
actually.
Betrayals 2018.
Oh, yes, it is. Yes.
Yes, it is. I don't actually reveal my plans now that I was the true evil overlord all along.
Okay. So yeah, the basilisk is just going to, like, take a step back and just, like, sit down on its haunches and start licking its wounds clean, like, ah, fuck.
I'm going to actually look under the water. How many statues are under there?
You'd say like 30, maybe, but they're mostly in parts. The warrior with the mace was the most intact one, and yeah, everyone else is just bits and pieces. It looks like he's been munching on them for
Wait,
years and years.
What race? Is her...
I mean,
her head is in
fucking,
the helmet
just
and
her
statue
race
of
right now is crumbs, but if you want to spend some
No.
time like putting the statue back together enough to look.
No. Savin. Her head was in the helmet,
Yeah, I mean,
so it wouldn't have broken. So
not
I
necessarily.
can see that. Just look at the ears.
Are there human ears or cat ears?
Yes. If you guys care enough to like go examine her, you will find that she does appear to have been a human.
So many
Wow.
stone corpses. Makes me
Also,
curious.
her mace and armor were not turned to stone. So there is like a big hand and a half
Hey.
flanged mace and a suit of chain armor.
Quick, check if it turns into a dragon that is very sexually attracted to goddesses. I heard a story once.
Well, if not, this is worth some money. Just put the flying mace on there, stop piling up the armor. Just putting on the shield on the ground, and not on that shore.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's done.
So, you have a language. Have you a name to go with it? Calling you Basilisk would be clumsy.
That's a good question. Let me come up with one real quick, because he's old enough and has interacted with enough people to have a
Gorbachev.
name. No, that's the new Russian tribe leader you're gonna talk to later on.
Yeltsin?
That's another Minotaur tribe leader. He's not Russian.
Oh,
Let's see.
Victor?
Carl! Carl! Get over here, Carl!
All right.
Coral?
Alright, he will introduce himself as Goldrock the Lake Watcher. And I have stood in this fetid pond for near 1,000 years.
Oh, that's quite a long time. Starts counting on the fingers.
Yeah, it's real impressive.
He can't see you, so he doesn't get the joke.
No, there's no joke. That's literally what she's doing. She's trying to count the decades and how many that is.
Szooth's gonna do a thing.
She has an 8 intelligence. She's below average. It takes her a while to get stuff.
Szooth's gonna do a thing.
Okay, what does Szooth do?
Szooth is gonna come over behind here. He's gonna do some investigations.
Okay.
over in the darkness where no one can see you.
Yeah,
We have no
took
idea
me a
what
second to
you're
be
doing or
like,
where
where
you
the
are.
fuck did he go? Okay.
Yeah,
You have
I want
no
to.
idea.
I want to see if there's anything telling of this basilisk's character over near where his den should be.
All
I
right.
find any.
Enemy
I mean,
pillows.
that doesn't look like where his den is.
Well, let me. You know.
All right, so you
Are
splish,
you
splash,
alone
splish,
down
splash,
here?
splish. Sorry, what?
Wait,
Yes.
where's Szooth?
I'm
He's
all the way
fucked
down.
way off.
Yeah. Give me a
Yes.
second. Give me a
I
second.
just no. I'm asking the party. Where's
I don't
Szooth?
know. He disappeared. He disappeared ages ago.
He'll
Szooth,
turn back up again if he is not screaming. It is probably fine.
Szooth.
I am fine.
There you go. He's fine.
Oop.
He's doing great.
Don't run away too
All
far.
right, yeah. Now you're in the area of the Basilisk Lair. All right. Well, there's some crunched remains of statues. There's this big mass of maybe seaweed or something that he's made into a bed. It really smells pretty nasty over here. There's a lot of shed scales, like they go from the size of like your pinky nail all the way up to like saucer size now.
I wonder if there's an economy for basilisk scales.
And these unfortunately are very old and kind of rotted away. So
Oh.
yeah, maybe if they'd been preserved, but he clearly wasn't interested in creating adventurer loot.
Goldrock, are you alone down here?
Yes. The adventurers stopped coming long ago. They were the
Okay.
last I saw.
How long ago was
Wait,
that?
you mean that? What's the word? Metaphorically or literally?
It just sort of cranes its head to the side like, what?
I just Ursula looks at him and thinks, "Oh, yes, literally. Okay." But then you were talking about something about a treasure.
Yes. Yes, I have treasures. And first, he raises a paw towards where the statue used to be, which is basically where Ursula is, and says, "First and foremost is that mace. I have coveted it for so long. It sings to me. Powerful magic.
Flame, sweet flame.
I
The smell of magic. It's enough to make a basilisk sick.
Yes.
Yes.
And
I
then
guess looks-
jewels and gold and silver. My gaze once turned fools to stone, but it left their belongings intact. Their wealth has accumulated here throughout the ages.
like, did you pile it up in a corner or like on
I
the
hid it
water?
beneath the waters. I will retrieve it for you when you are ready to
You're
leave.
saying we must go into the water.
I ain't going no more. This is my limit on water walking.
So
It's all the
I
same
have
to
a
you
question.
guys.
You said
I'm probably going to stop with
You
the
said the
growly
mace-
voice because it's going to
That's
tear my
fine.
throat up.
What
Fair
do you mean,
enough.
Savin? You don't do death metal growls for an entire session.
Yeah, no, I'd really rather not. Yeah, go ahead, Ursula.
So-
Mermador.
you just say like does it literally sing to you or like
Yes,
ping?
I hear a voice in my dreams. A song that repeats throughout the ages. The same melody every night.
oh, can you sing it for us?
But it is beautiful. I could not do it justice. Sleep beneath it. Hold it onto your breast, and you will hear it too, I'm sure.
Oh, just grabs the mace then. So,
Alright. And yeah, as you tighten your grip upon it, you can feel that thrum of magic up its haft.
Oh,
Ooh.
just that cartoony shiver, and then up
Actually,
the
yeah,
edge
it
the
makes a
hooks.
shiver because this mace, like once you start handling it, it gets cold in your hand. Normally, metal like heats up the more you get handsy with it. This gets colder and colder until you kind of wish you had gloves on.
I do have gloves on.
Well, there you go. Then you're glad you have gloves on.
I
And
normally wear gloves, but when you go down into caves, you probably should have them because there's some nasty stuff.
so yeah, this mace, as you examine it, is crafted to resemble a pair of dragons entwined around the haft, their wings acting as the weapon's flanges. The hammer emanates an unnatural chill that numbs your hand and leaves your breath misting around you. Each swing of the weapon draws wind through the drake's wings, creating a howling chorus. It does sound strangely like a song, but it's incomplete and faltering.
I give it a few test swings. Now you start hearing the fucking Halo theme music. As I keep that, the chorus music there of the wire. I just keep the movement constant. I don't try to stop it. I start doing like what's the word? The Ouroboros. The infinite symbol like that just to keep the motion flowing.
Yeah, so it definitely does sound like this haunting melody that sings itself over and over, but yeah, it just seems to repeat a small section of it. It's not the full song, for sure.
Ursula, a lot of those kinds of weapons, they require attunement so that you might become one with their magics. I imagine the song will complete itself when the warrior wielding it chooses. You should take a break. Get used to it.
Sure.
And
I take it you want to have a little rest there, Goldrock?
I'm a little bit smashed up myself, so I'll certainly be taking a break.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, monster stat blocks only roll all of their hit dice immediately and add their modifier.
It's fine, because he needed all of his hit dice.
That's fair.
Because he was, again, at 4 hit points, so... Like, yeah, I'll take that, thanks.
alright, so...
And yeah, when
So
you
you
guys...
didn't seem to like me very much when I called up the all the broken statues to smack you. You really didn't seem to like that at all. Why is that? Aside from the obvious.
An earth mage, you and I are born of the same stuff. It is heresy to turn your spells against me, or mine against you. We should not fight, or if we do, it should be to gain the other's power. I would gladly have feasted on your heart.
Is he literally saying that he's a Highlander?
Yes, he's literally saying he's a Highlander.
And I would have liked to have chowed down on yours.
It can still
But
be
I guess
alright.
that's not going to happen for either thing.
Why don't you just learn from each other?
There's a weapon handout, by the way.
Because that's the far less metal version of learning.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, it looks very cool.
I suppose I should. What do you know about the earth magic? I am somewhat new at it. I can only hear the bare whispers of the stone.
I know that our world was formed in ages past. Bark! Hello, sweetie. Hello. I'm gonna let this dog out real quick. I'll be right back.
Szooth has just been in the background waiting for the sudden yet inevitable betrayal.
What's your name again? Wizard? No. Nay.
Alright, sorry about that. Kina, you
That's
still here? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright. The world was formed long ago by primordial beings who gave unto us a shivering glimpse of their power, an echo of what was once used to form this world. You and I, we sup upon the lifeblood of the earth. We are its inheritors, its guardians.
That's mighty interesting. I gained my power when I came across this weapon of mine in an ancient, in a temple beyond ancient, and no one's been able to tell me what the thing said. It's covered in writing.
The basilisk just laughs gutturally and says, "Would that I could read."
Yeah. It turned everybody else that touched it to stone, but for some reason it spared me. I don't know why.
Because you have the blood of the primordials flowing through your veins.
Primordials.
Just like all minotaurs, you were meant to shepherd this world, to form and change it to your heart's content.
We may have gotten off on the wrong foot.
He is trying to say you are the chosen one.
Not the chosen one, but of a bloodline that was meant long ago to reshape the world, to heal
Besides,
it.
To heal the world.
Besides, that sounds completely like insanity. We kobolds, humble as we are, inherited the earth from the dragon overlords, our sun scales.
Of course. And are you and I not kin, little kobold? He will raise up onto his full height, showing 6 limbs, just like a dragon, and a great scaled muzzle full of sharp teeth.
Ah! One of the creations of dragons! I see. Now your words start to make a modicum of sense. I thought we had more in common, simply the being creatures who lived underground and had our homes invaded by adventurers.
Yes, so much in common. What else would you know of me?
Well, I have been secretly taking notes about what has been asked.
So I'll sort of
You
look to a lot of you.
You said it would be heresy for you and Hashat to fight, or at least use your powers against each other. Who decreed that? What law makes it so?
The earth itself, it balks when its
Is that
children
why
fight.
That why I couldn't hit you worth a damn.
And
Yeah, that's
I
the-
you.
That's the real fucking reason.
Mayhaps I make a suggestion. Gold Rock. I have no doubt that century stuck underground, having to deal with adventurers, has made you grow a detestable hatred for those above the surface. But, you shall find out if we lead you out, they are covering the ground. No matter how many you kill or attack, there will always be more, stronger ones, who will come and put you down if you cause too much of a ruckus. Yet even if you slink off to the forest to live alone, adventurers cover every scale of the earth. Eventually you will
Oh.
find one, and have to explain yourself. So, I suggest you take out the middleman, and do what I am trying to do. Learn from them, and learn to work with them.
Foolish naivete. No humanoid has ever looked upon me with anything but disgust and hatred.
That's because traditionally, the law says that monsters are creatures that always eat them. However, you could be the first to change their minds. All you need to be is be useful. The above ground races are industrial lot. They care more for practicality than anything else. If you can provide them with some sort of talent to help them in their daily lives, they will regard you with honor. You are clearly intelligent, and already know your histories.
So, Szooth, do you want to roll a deception check here, or...?
This would be a persuasion.
It sure wouldn't. You're not telling the truth at all.
Wait, what?
I mean,
Szooth
if this guy
believes
goes
he's
up to the surface, everyone's going to hate him and try and kill him. Let's be honest.
I mean, yeah, but Szooth believes what he's saying.
But
I mean, look, he does. It
Szooth
feels it feels a lot like deception here, but I'll give it to you. It'll be a much
Szooth
higher
is-
DC.
Szooth is a naive youth who has come to the world to try to find a place where he can have kobolds coincide with everybody else on the surface. That is his whole mission statement. He believes in this,
Okay.
but the dice don't. So you know,
Yeah,
fuck
because it's like Szooth believes it, but it's also not true, and the basilisk is apparently smarter than you.
him. I mean, that's fact. I mean,
So yeah, the basilisk just shakes its head and is like, "No, I will go to the forest when we are done."
I suppose it must be what it must be.
I suppose I would like to step forward and I would like to put my hand on Goldrock and ask him if he would be so kind as to impart some wisdom of the earth to me, as we are both of the same line, I suppose.
All right. So what are you looking for with wisdom of the earth here? Like, what are you hoping to gain?
Maybe, I don't know, like maybe how to read a little bit, like a few of the characters that are on my hand. Just a little bit of this ancient primordial language.
All right.
So I can start piecing together whatever it is that it says. I'm sure there's some kind of incredible secret.
All right. So
carved
he
into
will
the very
look
face
to
of
you
this.
for a moment with his empty sockets and say, "There is no magic I can give to you, but I can give you knowledge. Seek out your kind in Manotha. Find the kingdom and its court, and there you will find the home of your hammer and your bloodline."
No. Have I ever?
So, interestingly, Tarnavak, and I guess now Szooth, have this thing called a
Heard of this
Horn of Manotha.
That is true, and that makes me very interested in getting my hand on that. Have I ever heard of that?
Make
The
a history
name
check.
Manotha? I just did.
Okay, 15. You've heard the name a few times. Its exact meaning isn't entirely clear to you, but it's been used in connection with minotaurs before, as the name might suggest. Perhaps it used to be a city where minotaurs lived. But it's certainly not on any map nowadays.
I'll have to try and figure out where this place is. Maybe some other minotaurs. I think there's a settlement on the other side of the lake.
Mm-hmm. Much the same.
I mean, yeah,
However,
but maybe I can throw my researcher feature.
Yeah. So, if we pop over to the world map here. Boop. There is indeed a Minotaur settlement just across the waters. But also, setting that aside, you do know that there is a Sanctum of the Forge, of the God of Knowledge as well, Kandarn. Just over there.
The elf but told me I could that might be a good place to find out some information.
She did.
So Hashat's personal quest is over here and over here down here. Okay.
Since the basilisk looks amongst you all again, sort of casting his dead gaze over the party. Is there aught else you desire?
A list of shit so I can bung it and party out.
Alright, aside
okay,
from the
what's
mace,
happening here?
you are going to find some treasure. I'll just give you a lump sum of money, but yeah.
I don't have
I was
much to
gonna ask-
give, but I think I'll give him all. I think I'll give him all my.
I was gonna ask him if he knows about, like, bears.
Bears?
Bears?
Yeah.
No, I've never seen a bear in person, only heard of them.
Oh, okay.
I would ask how it is you came to be here. Your lair connects to an old church. By what cause was that passageway built?
Once, long, long ago, a group of dwarves built that church in honor of their god. They thought to raise an unstoppable monster to guard their church against all forces of evil. But they all died long before I matured. I could do naught but watch as they were devoured, slain to the man, while I hid in the waters a trembling child.
What was it?
I know not. An endless horde of the walking dead, demons and creatures of the abyss.
Oh, she slaps her hand, a closed fist on her palm. Oh, I know that one. That's Fall of Winter.
It makes a gesture with four palms that kind of resembles a shrug. I know not. Only that the dwarves died, and others later came to build upon their wreckage. They found me here and sought to drive me away. I killed them for their trouble. And again the cycle repeated, until finally a witch came with her friends, adventurers, and took my eyes. That was the last of them.
But there was a time then that you could live in cooperation with other races, the dwarves, at least.
Perhaps once. But they knew of me. They put me here. I doubt any others would be so forgiving. My nature is that of a killer. I won't hide it. I know what I am. What I was put here to do.
I see. This
What?
witch that came here last, did you hear her comrades call her name? She might be recorded in the scrolls.
Yes. A terrible, bewitching foxwoman. Faerun, they called her. And when they beat me as you have, her comrades held me down while she took a spoon to my eyes. I could do nothing
Ew.
but scream. I would see her dead. Gladly.
I doubt that she yet lives.
Wait, if she's a fox, don't they like things? Don't they like live really, really long?
Yeah, kitsune are ageless. As long as nobody kills them, they live forever.
Yeah, but she doesn't know the term ageless, just
But
that
yes,
they live really long.
it is absolutely common knowledge that kitsunes basically live forever.
I suppose her fey nature may preserve her, but I would not wager on it. What can you tell me about the dwarves? Not their fall, but while they still lived, how they treated you, how they treated each other.
They treated me like a dog, and each other like gods. They lived a life of luxury and wealth. They traded with the minotaurs of Minotha, and from that trade grew fat on milk and honey.
So this Minotha was around at the time of the fall.
The fall of this city, at least, yes.
Thank you for your knowledge, Goldrock. Says,
I thank you all for my life. And now, if you are done with me, I'll gather your treasures and leave. Thump, 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 thump. So he dives beneath the water and comes back and goes to the surface here and just bleh, vomits forth a fairly substantial pile of gold and gems, which I will copy to you here. Boop.
Nice.
Oh, sweet.
Farewell, adventurers. You have
Well,
been...
we're gonna need to see you out because you're still in a village.
Mm,
Yeah, that part.
yes. Right.
Prepare yourself for a long
No,
climb.
no, no, this way, this way, this way, this way. Yeah, this way.
I have to put the leash on him.
Don't leash the poor Basilisk, that's just mean. Alright, so yeah,
Oh,
you
it's a-
guys are able to return to the surface with a Basilisk
well-
in tow.
We warned him beforehand. and
Yeah,
Wait,
yeah. I
there
mean,
was-
he
there
has
was
to
still-
come up on his own anyway, because he's fucking humongous.
Wait, there was still stuff southwards, though.
No, that was just, like, the end of the map.
Okay. So yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go up above and be like, yo, okay, so we found the basilisk. We need you guys not to freak out.
Alright, they freak out immediately. Like,
Yeah,
the peasants, as soon as you say, like, oh yeah, Basilisk on, they just bike on. And the chroniclist just sits there and rubs her temples and says, well, are the rest of the monsters down there dead?
Yes, yes. Although
There was only one other thing.
with the way they were, I do not think they could have climbed up.
Did you find any interesting historical relics you might like to part with?
I don't know if you have the money for it.
1,000-year-old basilisk.
I don't think you have the money for what we found down there.
It is entirely possible, though. Here, I'll go through the ancient relics with her.
Alright, so
They
yeah.
barter.
She converts it into coins, except for the mace, obviously, because that's magic.
Joink.
Oh, those relics, right?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
we got a
Ancient
chain
church
and
relics.
suit and then a shield. It's worth anything.
Yeah, that's all factored into that hoard total.
Oh, it is.
Unless you want to wear 1,000-year-old chainmail, but I don't think you do.
It does not sound to this.
No.
Yeah,
So,
it ain't sound.
but he has some ancient knowledge. If you want that as well.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really fancy getting on his bad side, asking a wrong question. Maybe have him write me a letter.
Just looks,
His
points
eyes
at
are missing.
the eyes.
Right.
This Goldrook
Unfortunate
is a
soul.
trove of knowledge, if you have the right questions. You needn't fear him getting offended. We'll stay here while you talk to him. But he was here when the very first church was built. He will be able to help your research enormously.
Alright, why don't one of you make a persuade check to get her to actually, like, talk to the scary giant lizard.
As I have a +0, I'm going to ask, can I just assist whoever does it?
What are you asking for assistance in?
No,
No, I was asking if I could assist in a persuade check to get her to talk to Goldrock.
Why do you want her to talk to the basilisk? Sorry.
Because it involves
Because she's a chronicler! And
Oh.
he's very old and knowledgeable.
You'd have to persuade me to help persuade her, so I'm gonna step out of
You-
that.
what about Szooth?
I'm just going I'm just gonna do it. I still have my saving face.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll drop saving face, so that's going to be like a 21.
Okay, she's willing to do it. She's kind of terrified, but if you guys are willing to spend the night protecting her, she will definitely take a disposition from the basilisk.
And I'm willing to.
I'm willing to stay in guard. After all, it is history and knowledge.
Alright, and yeah, when night falls, the basilisk will eventually make his way out of the town and into the forest, and the chronicler will set her books aside and wipe some accumulated sweat from her brow and thank you for your efforts.
But I like the horn.
Having it might help me get some kind of insight on my destiny. I don't even. My destiny? My fate? It is a relic of Minotha, and that and the basilisk spoke of it, that it is of great importance, and what I am as a child of the earth, I guess.
I thought he was talking about a different horn, actually.
No, I mean, he said of Minotha. Minotha is where it's an ancient place of minotaurs, I guess? And this is a relic of it and my people, I guess. I'd like to hold on to it for at least a while.
When does it next refill?
It refills at dawn each day.
I suppose I'm going to want to drink from it next dawn.
Isn't it just healing potions?
Oh, no! It has much more wondrous
No?
effects than healing.
It does.
I drunk from it, and my hips expanded. Makes it very much easier to run.
I'm just gonna sigh. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right for my people.
Besides, the milk is delicious. We kobolds don't have such a thing.
How would I buy you a whole gallon of milk? More than your little tummy could possibly drink. Could possibly.
I suppose. I still want to drink from it. See what else it has in store.
I don't know if you would like what it could.
Either way, if you really must insist, I shall lend horn. However, you will need a researcher to be able to unlock its secrets, or a magician. Either one.
I'll think about it. I mean, you are the closest thing to that here around, and following around with it, and traveling with it.
I hand the horn over. I am sad to do so, but I will give it.
And I'm out of character, vaguely happy that we aren't going to immediately lose one of the only two men in the party.
I know, right?
But the hips.
I'm saving you from yourself.
No, you don't understand. It's what I want.
No,
That's exactly what Kina means. All right, so
saving you from yourself. So
you guys,
I'm gonna look over the horn again.
Yeah, the effects are in its
Szooth
handout.
can get breast of his own to study.
Good God. All right, so yeah, you guys can take a long rest, get all your spells and resources back, and at that point, Tassie will be like, "So, can we go get that method heart?"
Everything around here seems to have been sorted out. So yeah, I don't see why we have no reason
Yeah,
to.
same.
Does
Happy
anything? Did we already do the night where we will wait and protect our sage while she talks to a basilisk?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he did not, in fact, try to murder her.
We will leave town with the basilisk.
Oh, no,
Hey,
he already
so
fucked
I-
off.
Jim,
Okay, never mind.
no. During the before he fucks off though, how much does meat cost? Fish and meat cost around here?
I think it's like 5 copper pieces for a day's worth. And then he requires like 4 times as much food as you guys do. Actually, 8 times because he's a huge creature.
So
So
4 silver.
basically, yeah, 4 silver a day.
So, but given that he hasn't eaten, so I buy 2, what's it called? 2 silver worth of fresh fish and 2 silver worth of fresh meat cuts.
Do you give him like a little basilisk saddlebag to carry that shit in?
Well, he's gonna eat it, so because he hasn't eaten anything. So,
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, if you just want to him to eat it right now, then yeah, absolutely, he will just
yeah, like, but man, like
will
at least
devour
not
it
gonna
in
travel.
instants.
He's not gonna walk on an empty stomach.
He will lament that it does not taste like stone, but he'll accept it raw, as he can't petrify anything anymore.
Mm.
And then yeah, he will march off into the wilderness, never to be
Oh.
seen again.
I will say that I am bereft to continue any quest that would take this. That would take tasks away from the. All right, but I guess we have to get it done.
Indeed.
So, what hex are you hoping to end up in? Like this one here, somewhere in there.
I mean,
Well,
making
that's
our
it.
way to the heart of
This-
it makes sense. We
I
might
assume
get
that
it
is
Yeah,
what
this is the
before then.
base. Here, there's the base, and then we get access to the upper parts.
So, it'll be basically a 2-day journey to get to the foot of the mountains. So it looks like it's time for a journey roll.
We're on the. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay, my stealth roll's fine.
Okay, that's good.
Look, I've been rolling like a majority of
All
3s.
right, horse feed. Horse feed.
Yes, you guys
We
do need to
horse
be able to
feed.
feed your horsey. Because
Yeah,
also
that's
you
how
need to be able to
much-
feed Tass. No, wait, yeah, she's fine.
I got that.
Yeah, because she's the 6th person here.
And how much is the horse feed for like a week?
The horse eats the same amount of shit as you guys do.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, horse fodder costs are different from rations.
Yeah, but rations already bumped down to copper, so it can't go any lower.
Okay, so
So yeah, just a weirdness of the economy, because D&D gold standard.
okay, so that's how much would that be? Like 7 copper or?
It's a silver for every 2 days of travel. Let's put it that way.
Let's just buy fucking 10 silver's worth, and then that leaves me, 900 silver to split between everyone.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's get 10 silver's worth of feed. I'm gonna bung it in one of these rows, over it below.
And if we're on a nice neat number like 900, do we want to split to that?
Yeah, I'm just going through it all. Alright. 35. That on. Same. Okay. Everyone gets 180 silver and 7 gold.
Woo.
7 gold. Nice.
Da, 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 da.
Very nice even split.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'm like a fifth of the way to play it.
Whoop whoop.
Sadness.
Hooray!
We'll get you
vaguely
there
getting
one.
there eventually as well.
Oh man, we got 2 people we need plate for. Man, the
Yeah.
armor is gonna be expensive this game.
It's gonna be fucking real pricey.
Oh boy.
All right. So we do still need a provisional roll from Hedrah.
Yeah, give me a bit. So.
Also, as a
And
side
you want to
note,
watch the...
is anyone going to try and attune to Dragon Song?
Yeah, that was me.
You
Yeah.
can't.
Wait, why not?
Hedrah, look at the
Requires
requirements.
a good aligned character.
Is Hedrah not good aligned?
That's a check.
You were chaotic neutral. I just opened your character sheet. Yeah, you
have
fucking
to
changed
be
that,
of
you
the
lying
good.
son of a bitch. I saw that.
Well, I've become good now. I've become a paladin now.
no.
For the sake of this hammer.
No. Nice try, but
No
no.
worries.
That's unfortunate.
But is it usable as a +1 weapon then without attunement?
Yes, you can just get the +1
You
to
can
attack and
swing
damage.
around a big piece of metal.
I mean, it's a +1 mace. It's still good. It's just not attuned.
Does
You
anybody
can't
else
do
use
an
a
extra 1d6.
I mean,
cold
literally
damage.
anybody in this party could attune to it if they so chose, if they have a good alignment, because you're all... everyone here is proficient in maces. So the question is, who's
I
good?
can't- well,
Szooth?
I can't. I'm lawful neutral, so I can't.
Actually, let's see. Nahia, what's your alignment? Okay.
Does not matter my alignment. I'm not using it. It's a weapon.
I don't know why you're why. Never
Are you
mind.
are you
No,
secretly
you
a
have to
monk?
figure that out.
Because that would make me super happy, and I don't think that's
one day you'll find out. But you know, I will never use a weapon.
Okay,
So,
well-
yeah, the only person here who can actually attune to it then appears to be Szooth.
I mean, Szooth
Who-
could use it. Like-
wow, that's wow.
like
this
if
is
we're
kind
un-
of
like-
this is kind of
like-
embarrassing.
Well, I now bequeath this maze, Dragon Song, unto Szooth the Kobold.
Oh,
Szooth the
Maybe
Smooth.
maybe we can
Szooth
sell
the
this to
Solar.
the elves. They might want it as it's a relic of their.
Be,
It sure
No, no.
isn't.
be the wielder
Dragon.
of Dragon Song.
Yeah, it's called Dragon Song, so I kind of want to use it for that only. If I don't end up
You're
using
a
it, well,
Dex ranged rogue. It's
oh wait, it's not a finesse weapon. You're right. Fuck.
It sure is a
not.
mace.
it sure is a
I'm
fucking
so
maze.
dumb. I'm so fucking. It's a mace. I can't even use it.
You're proficient with it. You can use it.
Wait,
Maces are
okay, let
simple.
me. Can you
Wait.
finesse it?
No,
No.
you cannot finesse it, but you
Okay,
can use it
never
anyway.
mind. I have a -2 to strength. No, that's dumb for me.
No, it doesn't
Look,
think
your
I'm
your
just
total
fucking
attack
use
bonus will be a +1. It's
Let-
fine.
Just let her use it anyway.
Yeah,
It's just a
let's-
+1 mace then.
yeah.
Yeah, she just gets a +1 mace. I was under the impression that I could finesse it for some fucking godforsaken.
Just give it time, maybe my alignment will shift to a good one.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got the mace. But yes, provisional roll.
I'm saying we could sell it.
Okay,
to the elves, that
which
might be
is
one.
what survival you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see if I can roll decent. A.
Alright, yeah, you guys encounter no problems this time. You're able to spend the night at the vineyard. There is indeed no attack. It's not on fire. However, the farmer will come out and say to you that the darndest thing happened. Right after you guys left, the very next night, that gator folk skull you left to act as a scarecrow was just gone.
Huh.
Such a mystery.
Such a mystery indeed.
However, we have. I already forget the name of the creatures we're going up against.
Methods.
If it's
Methods. We shall methodically take them down. No? I guess I will have to work on this so-called humor.
Alright. So, you guys,
Don't you mean-
you spend the night there.
I would like to make another attempt at talking up. I'm so bad with names. Jesus Christ.
Tassie?
Tassie. I'd like to talk up Tassie again. I want to keep trying. I really want to try and get her to stay with us. So I'm gonna try and
Sure. I'll say that the effect made over a night is gonna be much less significant than one from like the full week. But yeah, you're welcome to roll.
Yeah.
See if you can charm her as you begin traveling together again.
Yeah. Please roll 20. I can't. I can't.
Alright, yeah.
That's a lot better than my last attempt.
Yeah, she is laughing and running a hand over your arm by the time
Oh wait,
the
hang on,
evening's end.
hang on. I've got something. Wait. Do I have a really shitty pickup line that I can drop?
Oh no.
I have a small.
I would say
document.
disadvantage, but it doesn't matter.
Crap. Okay. No. All right. Well, let's see. Do I have anything that's not incredibly shitty? They're all very. All right. Let's see. One that's not just outright sexual in nature. No, not that one. Definitely not that one. No. Maybe. Okay, maybe. I think I have one. Oh my god, I have like... Okay, no, two. I have two. I have two that are not just awful. Well, it's a good thing my disadvantage is also a 19.
Yep. Oh lord, so bad.
They're all bad, and I need more of these bad pickup lines. I don't have a lot.
Szooth starts choking by proxy.
Maybe that's what makes her laugh. Is the terrible pickup line.
It's so
Dude,
bad.
what the Oh. That can't be real.
What?
I just saw something, and I'm gonna post it in chat.
Okay.
I'm sorry to derail like this, but holy shit, that can't be real, and I think it is real.
Oh no.
Oh no! I just from the look of it.
Oh, for God's sake!
Now that can't be real. This is an official account. This can't.
It has a check mark.
It's got a check mark.
That's a Twitter verified. That doesn't mean anything.
I mean, it's true. It doesn't mean much, but it does mean that that's real.
It's concerning.
God, they've been just retweeting all these shitty memes too. Like that's all they've done today.
It's an official account.
At least they have a sense of humor about their shitty movie. That's nice.
That can't be real.
I refuse to believe that the Sonic movie is real.
That can't.
The whole movie shouldn't be real. Let's be honest.
If they were that
never
self-aware,
exist.
if they were that self-aware, this would be the greatest thing ever, in the most horrible way possible. Okay, sorry. Getting back to the game.
So yeah, you are able to talk the elf up a little bit. She's laughing and sort of running a hand over your arm as she does so, but it's not enough to get her to be your BFF just yet. And she certainly is enjoying your company more.
I'm gonna work on it. I'm working on this.
And then the next day, you all set out for the base of the mountain, and you hit something. That big patch of blackened forest. Where Tassie holds a party up and says, "All right, this seems like the place. Let's try and go up towards the volcano. Maybe we can." Do you hear that? Would everyone please make a perception check?
Do they come?
Oh, they coming. Oh, Lord, they coming.
Oh, the gods!
So, yeah, Szooth and Ursula, you were able to alert the party just before everyone else begins to hear this thunderous rattling under the ground, and then several large creatures crawl their way up from the earth, ripping their way out of the ground and staring down at you from the cliffs and ridges.
Now, this is where a mage would have been fucking useful.
Hey, none of us would have had Fireball by now. I guess
Boy,
Shatter.
that sure is a lot of fire beetles.
Yeah, and then a single mephit wings down from on top of a tree and giggles, rubbing its hands together in glee as all these fire beetles pull themselves up out of the ground.
I'm going to collect.
Good. There's a mephit. Let's see if we can get the thing and call this one done.
Those
Right,
fire
we have
beetles.
to knock it out.
Yes,
Take it
don't
alive.
kill him, whatever you do. This will all have been for nothing.
So remind me again if ranged attack can be used non-lethally.
No. Nice.
There.
Good job, cleric.
Very concerning.
Okay.
God,
I
Whew,
tried.
the fucking Gimp patrol continues. Alright. Don't mind the fire beetle down in the corner here. He's just my initiative, bro.
God damn.
That's fine.
What's double digits, you guys?
Hey!
actually- no,
Somebody
it's a
rolled
10.
double digits.
Unfortunately, it's
initiative.
the mass of creatures we did not want to roll double digits.
Hopefully they're slow as fuck. Like, really hopefully.
Alright, let's sort descending and the beetles. Beetle time! Let's see. So, I'm just gonna... Hold on. Why can't... There we go. Dude. There's just an angry horde of Starship Troopers bugs just scuttling down the hill towards you guys in one huge, ungodly mass. And at the end of their move, all the creatures will take the dodge action because they can't do anything else, really. Alright. The horde has approached. And they are all dodging Szooth.
Okay.
God, I love that song.
So, it is both in the middle of the day.
Mhm.
So
Actually, let me give you a fair roll to see. It could be the middle of the day or late day. I'll give you a roll. 1d3. Nope, it's still in the middle of the day.
yeah.
Okay,
So-
so yeah, sun's
Right.
out in force. You
We
and Cassie
moved
have disadvantage
2
on everything.
squares. Wouldn't that equate to about dusk, towards dusk?
Yeah, that's why I gave you a roll, and it turns out the sun's still out.
So then, it's real bad for me. And all were dodging, so that's already going to be a
Yeah.
disadvantage.
I can't get
So,
worse.
so here's what I'm gonna do. Right then. 45.
Don't run away from us, so
No,
I'm
just
flipping-
run the entire way around the board away from you. That'll be fine.
I'm looking at my options. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to go over here and hide. You cannot make a prepared action with only an action left, right? You can't move and prepare.
Yeah, that's
you
exactly
can.
what you can do.
Oh, then fucking.
You've played too much Warhammer recently.
I'm gonna hide over here. I'm gonna try to make an attempt a stealth check. So boop.
Okay.
Sure is a 14, and then I'm going to ready an action to shoot at the. Actually, shit. Do I want to do that? Sorry. Let me work through the disadvantage economy right now.
You have disadvantage on literally everything, and if one of your
Disadvantage on
friends...
literally everything, not even counting their dodge.
Yep.
So if one
And-
person gets up, that counts as one disadvantage, and then I'd be firing from stealth, so I'd be getting,
No,
I think, 2.
there's no disadvantage economy. You either have it or you don't. One
No,
advantage
'cause
cancels out all disadvantages. One disadvantage cancels out all advantages.
Is that how that works?
Yes. It's
Yep.
that simple. So
I
no
thought
matter
it's like-
what, you can't get advantage, but if one of your friends moves into melee contact with something, you will just make a normal shot instead, because of pack tactics.
So that means anytime I'm out in the sun, I can't get advantage no matter what.
Correct.
Oof, that's so fucking brutal.
Yeah, well, you wanted to play an OP race. That's their one drawback.
You say as if it is not a substantial thing, but
It
alright.
is, but it's also a really, really good race, so...
So yeah, I hide, and I guess I will prepare an action to shoot when somebody gets close.
A shot.
Speaking of someone getting close,
Nay.
nay. Nay.
Alright, DCL go.
Oh, was there an action being
Yes,
held?
DCL
Oh.
rated an action and just shoots
Oh,
the thing.
nice.
Boom!
It is with stealth damage, so
It explodes.
Oh god, does it actually explode over
Aw.
Hashat, or does it just die?
Yeah, I mean, it's not a harmful explosion, but... So these things are big beetles with big glowy abdomens that are just sort of writhing around, and yeah, when they get hit in the back, they pop and spray her with gore.
Luckily, I still have 5 feet of movement, so I will. I'll just blink at this one that exploded before I could even get to it, and I'll continue on to this one.
Alright.
And I'm going to assume Molten Smash isn't going to do anything to these things. Fire probably won't do anything against fire.
I'm gonna
beetles.
be honest, you probably don't need to be wasting spells, even cantrips.
It's a cantrip, but
Well, you'd have to hit. So yeah, you just
so
break down this
continues
tree
my
next to you.
inability. So continues my inability to roll anything even remotely close to hitting any single.
Alright, so the Mephit's gonna move.
I'm going to go make some food because I am starving.
Makes sense.
If anything looks like it's going to beat my AC of 18, I'm going to cast Shield on my.
Cool beans. Alright, let's see. So this Mephit is going to try and thrust up its hands to the heavens and cackle maniacally, invoking the power of the volcano gods. Eh. Damn it. Okay. It tried. Tassie. Jesus. This initiative is just depressing.
Shut up, something like
Yeah.
that.
Tassie's gonna come over here and hide.
Ooh, as do
Yeah,
as the kobolds do.
there, that would be fucking useful.
Does she have what?
Really goddamn useful.
What are you asking
If you
for?
had bless.
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can do that. I can do
I
that.
thought you said you didn't have that.
She's a cleric. She prepares new spells every day.
Oh. So not at the time.
Alright, Ursula, Nahia, and Tarnavak, you will all get blessed.
No, thank you.
Good luck!
Hey, thank you.
I could have really used the bless, you know? The guy who's got disadvantage.
That sounds like it would be a waste of the bless, not gonna lie.
Hmm.
Ursula, you're up.
Okay, so first and foremost,
Oh, we had a double there. Damn it.
yeah, doubly blessed.
It's
but
like,
anyway,
it's
I
like when
will
we
get
used to dupe keys in Payday.
That was fun. Okay, so first and foremost, I can't let horse get all the fun. I can't let Hashat get every fun, and well, take the brunt of everything, so this is too far away. So I'm
Yeah. Note that going up the
Need-
cliffs is costs 10 feet of movement, but going down does not.
yeah, this going here doesn't cost
Yeah.
me.
No, that's fine.
So I'm gonna walk up here and look at this fatty, looks like a big fatty titty target,
All right. Well.
and I will use my rage, and then I will try to smack a beetle. Not reckless, just regular.
Okay. That actually misses. That, however, will hit
What about
for sure. And
Yes.
splat. Splat.
minimum damage as well?
Yeah. Alright, Tarnavak. Oh, I forgot all these guys were dodging. Oh well. Wouldn't have mattered. Tarnavak, you're up.
Yo, you know what? Move up to there. You know what? The method is why we're here, so I'm going to double move up to it and an action surge to give it a
Okay.
Non-lethally smack it. Or
Yep. So first off,
Alright.
13 and
that will hit.
I've got two. Oh, that 13.
Yep. Swing.
Cool.
Alright. Anything else?
No.
Cool. Nahia.
Okay. To here. Bonk.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Yep, splat.
Cool. That's me.
Totes dead. Alright, the beetle swarm. You have angered them. So, yeah, doop, doop. Doop, 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 doop. And then doop, doop, doop. So, one on Tarnavak. Rawr. 3 on Ursula. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Oh. Looks like 2 hits on Ursula.
yeah, so that's 1,
And then 2.
3 damage.
Yeah. And then 3 on Nahia. Rawr, rawr, rawr. So 3 damage to Nahia.
Yeah. Dex.
And that's it. Szooth.
I'm pretty sure.
Target-rich environment.
Yeah, it's a target-rich environment, and I'm mostly sure Tarnavak is fine. But
Yeah, Tarnavak is fucking fine.
I guess I will stand back and help support people. So, yeah, just to make sure Tarnavak can keep his 1v1, I might just pop that one.
If you can hit it.
I would really recommend helping in some of the 3-on-1s.
Okay, I'll help Nia. I'll help my my star scale.
Nahia. There's an
Nahia. But yeah, I'll pop try to pop this one.
Okay.
And poof. 16.
Alright. That is a solid hit and a kill. Bleh.
Then I will cunning action hide.
Sounds good. Hashat. You're That,
I will
nice.
try.
I will kick this fire beetle corpse aside and will attempt to help Ursula.
I am hiding.
Szooth will scream out behind the tree.
And then he shits a cloud.
Oh my god, I actually hit
Oh.
something.
You finally
Crunch.
hit!
And you kill it.
And I didn't
Yay,
roll a 1 on the damage.
congratulations.
I'm so
Your
happy I
first hit
finally...
this session.
It only took like 8 attack rolls, but I hit a thing.
At least you're not going to end this session for the rest of the year without hitting anything.
Oh no, I'm still expect to be getting the bucket award today. Actually, I think we all deserve the bucket award.
I think that's fair.
I hit things, but I didn't do much else.
I'm gonna go back to making my...
You tried. Okay, you all tried so hard.
We all...
You get the A for Effort award. Alright, speaking of which, however, let's see. Tarnavak. Hey, you know what you're right next to?
Something with fire breath?
No, even better than that. It's something that's made of fire. You know what he'd love to do? Is make your armor that you're wearing and can't possibly get out of really, really hot. So he's going to cast heat metal on you. So,
That's fun.
let's see. Any creature in physical contact with the object takes 2d8 fire damage, so... Boop, take 13 fire damage. And, yeah. The creature must succeed on a con saving throw or drop it if it can. If it doesn't drop the object, it has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. And since you can't drop your armor, you just have disadvantage on everything.
Oh.
So yeah, the method just giggles and laughs and flies around in circles.
Yeah, how stupidly powerful heat metal was.
It's a real good spell. Tassie. Well, time to go save Tarnavak.
She can hide in a tree.
Yeah, that's exactly what she's going to do. She's going to come over here and hide in a tree. And she will use her action to try and make a stealth roll. Nice. I'm hiding too, Szooth! You guys just wave at each other and give like big thumbs up. Yeah, you fucking... How is this happening? Ursula, you're up. Go.
Wait, don't you need to have healing word or something?
She sure doesn't.
Well, that's silly.
She has cure wounds, though. She'll be there next turn. Look, she's not a good cleric. She's just a cleric.
You want me to come and try and knock the method out, or...?
And knocking the method out is the big reason we're here, so it might be...
Is heat metal concentration? Is that to concentrate to get needed? Yeah. Yeah, I think you should hit it in the fucking face.
I'm gonna take some attacks, so...
You sure are.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Rawr. Rawr.
No.
They chew on your boots. These poor little
Okay.
CR0s.
Yeah. Let's see if I can smack this non-lethally.
Alright.
And I will actually do reckless attack on this, just to make sure I can hit.
Okay. Sounds good. Alright,
Damn it,
9, 10, 11. Alright, yeah. Bonk. Ow!
Unconscious, motherfucker.
He retains concentration. Tarnavak, you are on fire as far as you can tell.
Yep. Does anyone have an inspiration to throw me to try to finish this guy off? Well, let's just,
No.
hope I can roll!
Swing.
So yeah, I'm just going to punch him in the face with a crossguard, and then keep punching until he stops moving.
Alright, and the spell ends.
Yeah, bonus action, second wind.
Sounds good. And the beetles pose literally no challenge, so yeah, you're done here.
16 was enough to hit him?
Oh yeah, God, yeah, this guy's like AC 11.
Yeah.
And Tessie will come up and give you a Cure Light pat on the back. Wow, Tarnavak, you did great!
Oh, nice heal.
Oh, yes, that reminds me.
What are these beetle things? She says as they scurry away in terror.
Grabs one before it can run away. Fuck, back here.
Little
Lifts
assholes.
it off the ground.
Alright, yeah. I guess make an athletics check, because these things are fairly dexterous.
Yeah. Good thing I have advantage.
You do. Okay, yeah.
Motherfucker, you're not going anywhere.
I own
Crap.
you. Alright, yeah, the beetle just squirms and flails and snaps at you.
Well, I'd grab it, since it's a beetle, I'll grab it on the sides there and just lift it up so it can,
Oh,
wiggle or bite or anything
did we
like
do
that.
it?
Yep, you guys won.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It would seem that this is a big beetle.
It snaps its pincers at you.
Well, you can fucking try it. If you try anything, it'll just wrench you into parts.
It continues
Chill
to
the
try
fuck
it.
out.
No, it refuses to chill out. It is a beetle.
Ah.
It has an intelligence of
I-
1. It's too stupid.
What are you doing with the beetle?
I will do this then. I will get up a piece of meat and put it on its mandibles.
Okay. It is confused and eats the meat.
There we go. Does it chill out a little bit?
Are we going to
no.
start picking? Are we going to start trying to make friends with every animal we come across? now?
Listen, we have already made friends with a basilisk because it was old. We are not making friends with a random crispy beetle. Please put the beetle back. Let it go to wherever the fuck it is meant to go. And we shall cut out this mephit's heart and move on.
Well, I just show it to Tassia. Well, this is what it looks like.
What?
What a horrible thing. Alright. Let me get to work.
Okay, I just looked and just.
Alright. Does anyone want to assist Tassie?
What kind of
Sure,
a
This
check?
is going to be a medicine check to extract
Yeah,
its
got
heart
it.
without killing it first.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
good luck. I'm gonna trap that
So,
fire
what's that?
beetle. I'm gonna grab the fire beetle and throw it into the fucking.
Well, I just let it go.
Yeah,
don't worry,
it's a
just
big
go
angry beetle. Fuck off.
Just curse up.
Alright, so is anyone assisting Tassie?
Who asked medicine?
Szooth does not have medicine.
Going once.
Tarnavak?
Going twice.
I wish I could help.
Merzendi?
No, I'm good at knowing things, not doing things.
Alright.
Okay.
Luckily, the DC was not particularly high, so she slices its chest open with a dagger and reaches in and pulls its heart out, which kills it, but the heart's already out of the body. And then it pops. Which, actually, incidentally, I think this thing has a death burst effect.
Well, I will shield Tassie then.
Yeah,
I don't
so
care,
would
you have to-
everyone who was nearby it make a DC 11 dexterity save?
I'm not
I will
retarded, so I
not-
did not stand next to her while she was doing this.
Oh.
I've seen it
Well, I
explode
am
already.
fucking-
I definitely got the fuck
I-
away.
Don't
I
worry,
think
I am
Tass is
stupid.
fine.
Alright, so it's 5
But-
damage on a fail or 2 damage on a success, so... Ah!
I have advantage.
Alright.
But I will just shield her with giant fatty titties. I will
She
take
calls a
full
grade. I don't
damage.
know that she gives much of a fuck.
Yeah, she crit. You guys are fine. Hashat, however, actually was not adjacent to it, so it's fine. Alright, so
Oh,
yeah,
I wasn't?
Nope. You were not.
So I have advantage
Nice.
on the save, so
Yep, it's fine. No one's significantly injured. And she holds up its heart and says, "Ah, it smells like sulfur. What's wrong with this thing?"
Well, do
Excellent.
explode.
You appear to have acquired some kind of heart of farts.
Yes, yeah. And she's gonna
No, it's
wrap
heart
it
of
up
fire.
and put it in a glass jar and stick it in her pack. Okay, well, that was easier than I thought. Okay then, let's
Oh, sure.
get out of here and get back to town.
Head back. Wait, which one?
Narame? We're supposed to take this thing?
Back
Okay.
to Tassie's home.
I'm just making sure. Because we know multiple towns, so you have to specify. I don't know, you maybe wanted to go sightseeing?
Want to,
I'd
yes,
like to go
but...
sightseeing.
See?
Alright, so you guys make camp here at the base of the volcano, presumably, because it is late night. Nothing bad happens.
Actually, I think the best sight there is to see is right here.
No, you're such a sweetie, Hashat.
No, if you only could roll decently and...
Yes, sweetie. She's definitely not trying to get her dick wet. Thumbs up.
So, as you are making your way up the road, you are stopped by the sight of a lone figure sitting on the side of the road with his face in his hands, like he's crying almost. Let me grab your tokens.
Nope. Goddamn weirdo strangers.
I wouldn't call this fellow a stranger. Certainly a weirdo. Is that thunder I'm hearing through someone's mic?
No, it sounds like them breathing.
Oh, well, DCL stop that.
It's probably DCL.
It's
So, as you're
Oh, it's Cass.
traveling up the road, yeah, there's a blonde cat boy in an outlandish purple long coat
no.
sitting on the side of the road with his face in his hands.
I shoot
Right,
him.
Cassidy?
Oh.
Little
okay.
Cass.
No, I don't actually shoot Cass. No, but I don't send him to the next world. Please, don't take.
Carrion Crown only needs one Cassidy, damn it.
We must prevent the singularity.
So as you approach, he wipes his eyes.
Little
looks up.
Cassidy, what is the matter?
Oh, it's you. Oh, gods, I'm sorry, I'm a mess. And he starts, like, fanning himself.
What has
it's-
brought tears to your eyes, little Cassidy?
Do you want the long version or the short version?
I prefer both versions.
Well, we're like tall and short here, so I'm medium.
How about you tell us the short version now and the long
Yes,
version on the
explain
way back?
succinctly for now.
Okay, all of my friends abandoned me, and I'm all by myself, and it's really scary out here. And
What do you
there's
mean
this
they
horrible
abandoned?
little creature came by and started tugging on my hair and lit it on fire, and one of my
Amanda?
friends died, and I have to go read his will or something. It's just, this week
What?
sucks.
Oh, well, that's simple. You can simply come with us.
But you're heading in the wrong direction.
Ah, that's right. The thing about your friend's will, you must be heading somewhere different.
I got a
Where did you
missive
go?
in Narame when we got back to town. That an old friend had passed away, and I was supposed to come to the reading of his will. And
Cassidy, my friend.
Szooth will put a hand on his shoulder, and then quickly slip the knife across his throat. We cannot. We can.
There can only be one.
There can only be one Cassidy.
Okay then, little Cassidy, where is it that you're headed to? It may very well be that we can take a brief moment to get you there.
Udara?
How far
Where's
is
that?
far?
We...
No, it's this way.
No, you just came from Luvarne. If we want to look at where Udara is, it's over here.
Oh.
Oh, Blit.
Oh,
sorry,
that's
Kadar.
very
That's not the
far.
door, right?
Kadar.
Oh,
my
yeah,
bad.
wait.
That's
What?
Kadar.
That's only
Sorry,
300
I changed the name at some point
miles.
in the distant past.
Oh, that's
To Kadar.
far.
Tell you what, if you will come with us just back to Namarami, then it is possible we could see you to Port Morgai.
Really? You do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why
Do
not?
you have at least a minute modicum of coin?
I can pay my own way. It's fine, but just I can't get there all by myself.
That's fine.
My
It is what
bodyguard up
money
and
exists
left me.
for. Yes,
get
why did your
out tonight.
bodyguard leave you then? We can walk and talk.
Its shoulders kind of
Yes.
slump and his ears flatten on his scalp. That's the long part of the story.
Okay.
She wanted something I couldn't give her.
Your virginity?
Butt sex?
No, also no, also that's really inappropriate.
Was she perhaps interested in
Yes.
like marriage agreements or?
It's a whole thing. I think so, but she took my no a different way, and it's.
Did she want you to perhaps put a bun in her oven?
No, she was. Cass is walking with you at this point, and he just kind of
Yeah.
stops and just
Yes.
rubs his eyes and says, She thought I wouldn't have her because of some things about her, and that's not it at all. But I mean, it's a social class issue. Also, I'm really just not ready to marry. But
Well, yeah, that is quite complicated. Well, little
Okay,
Cassidy,
yes.
it is fine.
Gets out the knife and just walks over to Cassidy.
Why is everyone trying to stab me? God, no!
I don't know
What?
why. You
I
are
don't
very
know.
stabbable flesh. But I just.
Just looks at him confused, like, no, you burnt hair.
Oh, thanks. And yeah, he'll lean his
Yeah.
head down, and you can definitely see that a mephit tried to like yank his hair and set it on fire.
Yeah,
Oh, poor dear.
we can't have you walk around with burnt hair. It's not going to be good for your hair growth. Let's fix this for you.
He kind of trembles a little bit until you tell him to hold still, and then yeah, shink, off goes the
Calm
burnt
down.
hair.
Just calm down and just pulls his head down so you can see it, but that's like half an inch from the pits, so
Yeah,
Just-
he's just like now you have his rapt attention.
yeah, so there we go. No, stop shaking, that's good. Makes it easier. Just fixes up the burnt parts. Jeez. There you go. Much better.
Thank you. It was Ursula, right?
Just gives a thumbs up. Yep.
Right. Thank you all. I'm sorry. I'm such a mess. I
It is fine.
can't handle all of this.
All things
Yeah, don't
considered,
worry.
stress is a very excusable situation to find yourself in.
See? But now you got us at the moment.
That
So,
said, of
yes.
course, if we come across your companion again, it would probably be a good idea to explain properly why things, cannot happen, as opposed to leave her in ignominy afraid that you rejected her for her having a penis, I assume.
I
She was a
really
big woman, I
tried
have
to
a good
explain, but she just kept yelling at me.
Well,
Yes. Do you like to do what I do when I am troubled?
Is it dig a hole and hide in it? Because that's what I want to do.
Yes, actually.
actually...
But I was not going to suggest that, as you lack the claws for doing so. Here, I want you to wake up early the next morning. I want you to watch the sunrise. Every time I do it, I remember that I am thankful that I am alive. For as long as my heart still beats, there is chance that things will
Apart
be
from the
better.
part where you scream at it because it burns your eyes.
Yes, it does burn. But I am one of the few kobolds who get the privilege of seeing the sun rise. You must take the pain with the good. After all, Had I not braved the sun, I would not have such many friends.
Oh, that's actually kind of beautiful.
Yes, touching as usual, Szooth.
The
He is
pain is...
known as Szooth the Scholar and Szooth the Smooth.
I can see why.
He is smooth as fuck.
The pain is now, but it will not be forever. In fact, we might already be on the path of ending it. You have us as friends, and we will travel with you.
I appreciate it. I don't know that we've been properly introduced. I'm Cassidy Calliston, the Third, Royal Archivist of Pergolith. Not as much of an adventurer as you all are, but Jack and I were giving it a try till he left and everyone else left.
What happened with him?
Well, we went to Narame to pay respects to someone, but afterwards he said he had to go south to the capital for something. And I would have gone with him, except, that's much further away from the ports.
I don't suppose he's like a smith or something.
No, he's a bard like me, but I don't know why he insisted.
There's been a lot of people recently. Heard a story about a lot of people heading towards the capital for something.
As have I. I think the Duke's trying to make some sort of mage smithery. At least that's what I've heard.
Well, we happen to have isn't there an archwizard up in Narame? Maybe he knows more.
Good luck trying to get him to give you a straight answer about anything, but I guess it couldn't hurt to ask.
Count this company to be very much appreciated.
I mean, he's a nice enough fellow, but he guards his secrets well. As archivist, I tried to plumb his brain for information on his city and his people and his magics, and he just actually threw me out. It was rather mean.
Fair enough. But yes, we'll get the rest of the way and figure out the matter here. And if we have to come across your companion, perhaps one of us can speak to her. Make sure that she sees that you are, in fact, still very much interested in being her little kitten, but, not the marriage thing. I'm sure you miss her companionship very much.
I really do, but I wouldn't blame her if she didn't want to have anything to do with me after this. I'm afraid I might have strung her along a little bit without realizing it.
That is a dick move.
I didn't mean
I have
to.
also, stepped out on a couple of marriages myself. But that is an entirely different matter.
I didn't mean to. I didn't
must
realize she
admit,
was serious.
I must admit, the mating rituals of you sunwalkers confuses me very greatly.
I mean, it's really not that complicated.
Yet it seems there are so many complex emotions going on.
Well, I guess that part is.
It is not as if kobolds do not have a concept of love, but mating is a much more simplistic and practical process. We mate because we need children, and we have families because we are family. It need be no more complicated than that in most examples.
I guess that's one way to look at things. But do kobolds not have, love and all that?
We do, but we do not seek the same emotional fulfillment through it. We are always close to our families, always open. Any secret that you want to know, you simply need to ask, and the entire clan will talk. We survive only by staying together. A community born of our weakness.
I suppose that makes sense. If, being as small and vulnerable as you are, you have to be practical.
Indeed.
But Cassidy, you're also very small and vulnerable.
If anything,
Not
it seems
quite as vulnerable, I hope.
If anything, it seems to be a paradox. Due to you Sunwalkers being so strong, you have to put on airs, even when you are weak.
Cass
Kobolds
just looks to his flamboyant cloaks and jacket and shrugs.
I meant more in the metaphorical sense. Still, these are just the musings of a kobold, still studying you people.
Alright, so I think on that note, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody inspiration for session end.
Aha.
Inspiration.
And as you guys return to Narame, we will draw things to a close as you have picked up everyone's favorite little kitty and have a quest to turn in for Master Starshaper.
Sounds good to me.
So, let's see. Experience. God, why are my handouts not opening up? 1 second, have to refresh. Alright. Did you guys explore a new and interesting location for the first time?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I reckon that's a given there. Did you discover a new and interesting truth about the world?
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, such as?
The identities of, like, there's apparently mystery witches and basilisks that live for thousands of years beneath the waters, and churches made by dwarves.
And
Minotaurs
especially, like,
Minotaurs are the descendants of some primordial race
I've
to
learned that.
inherit the world and
I-
keep it? Safekeep it?
I learned that Dwarven Architect is inferior to Kobold Architect because it has severely less traps in it. Therefore, making Kobold Architect better.
Kobold strong.
The proud and strong Kobold race.
Alright. Did you make a new ally or a lasting enemy?
Yeah, little Cassidy Leofric.
I think you mean
and
Caliston.
I would,
Whatever.
This one's not a Leofric.
and I would like to think Goldrock is, well, we're the closest thing to allies he's had, at least in 1,000 years.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd count him as an ally, but he's certainly not an enemy, which is probably...
Well, that's something.
Yeah,
It's
probably
complicated,
good.
okay?
Yeah, hashtag complicated.
Randomly.
Did you advance or complete a quest? Yeah, you
Yes.
finished
Yeah.
a quest and
2
you've
quests.
gotten the heart. And did you discover a new page in a companion story? I
Yes.
think Hashat filled that out for everybody.
Yeah.
There was Tarnavak too.
That was less my story and more just me sharing my thoughts about the world's story.
Fair enough.
He was just filleting Savin.
Hey, that's worth the XP.
And it's true. It's true. Blowies are definitely worth something. So yeah, everyone mark down 5 experience points. Merry Christmas.
Woo woo.
Woo. Do we get double
I'm kind of
because
sad that some kind of
Christmas
amazing
present?
waifu mace exists, and I'm not using weapons in this game. But oh well.
Savin,
Yeah.
want to give us 100% or double XP?
No. You all got
oh,
inspiration.
that's
Merry Fuckmas.
A free level up would have been a great Christmas present.
Also,
Merry fuck
Tarnavak
you.
grows giant boots and Szooth gets a horse cock.
I mean, I'm not
Damn
gonna
it!
be upset about that.
They wanted that in the other order.
I mean, I won't be upset about a giant horsecock.
All right, and yeah, for those of you who are watching on the stream or YouTube, this is the last thing I'm streaming this year. So, Merry Festivus and all of that nonsense, Christmas, whatever. Y'all be safe, enjoy your family, and we will see you next year for more D's and D. Have a good one.
God fucking